Hi, chat. So let's get started. It is time to do. I'm actually just. I'm just kind of tired. It's been a long week, and I'm kind of like, we're just. I don't want to do a show tonight, so uh, that's why we're doing this tonight. So it's only Friday. Tomorrow night we're going to be going over. Katie says, "Channel, this is unacceptable." Well, thank you. Uh, so tomorrow night we're going to go over the Richard Allen stuff and get into it. And then we got some other stuff we're gonna get in here. It's just I'm like just not vibing tonight, chat. So I'm sorry. So we have SB Sellers gifting one sub, gifting two subs. The EDW Raptor for two subs, and then EDW Raptor for $5. Are we gonna skip over the fact you were late? Well, I'm just gonna ignore you guys. So yes, Clyde is the word chief of Wapa. There's a K. Roscoe Wapa Canetta. Wapak. Just happy I'm streaming now. He's not vibing, chat. He's vibeless. Yes. So what we're gonna do, guys, especially with the Germans we already have painted, we need pedestals for them. We got to get these guys set. So we're gonna work on this and get these guys going, and glue them down, and then we'll put some stuff there. So, yeah, the Tyler Robinson requested all the prosecutors get fired. Of course, none of that's a surprise. I think that's entirely like you make all those motions. You say they're all biased. You go after everybody. You say nobody could hold the trial. I mean, yeah, that's all. Am I going to cover the sidebars? If you guys want to, I can. I wasn't really sure if that's like. I know some of you guys are Karen read it out. I know some chat's interested. I mean, I'm just kind of curious to know what you guys are thinking. But yeah, we can. We can. Um, as far as that's concerned, certainly. So, and we can do that. We can do that. We can do it. So let's see here. Ag Biochem, you guys prefer Clyde content? Well, we'll have some more Clyde content. Um, we're gonna pick some time here coming up. You know, we're two. We'll have Clyde involved and some stuff coming up. So don't let your heart be troubled. Let not your heart be troubled, chat. We also have Louis this weekend. He's staying with us for a couple of days. So yeah, all kind of doggo stuff going on. All kinds of doggo stuff going on. You're gonna break out your English accent on the internet? I don't know how that works, but okay. So let's see here. We gotta deburr these. So yeah, we're gonna watch more fucked up videos. Well, I know there's a big Dark Side Phil super clip of like all his videos, his crashing outs over the year. It's like a 3-hour video. It's like God. 2.0 said that to me, and I'm like, I didn't realize like in hindsight he had that much time, but he did. So so you want to see the happy tails wagging? Well, we can work on that. All right. Wait, do I have a license for these models? Well, let's see here. Let's. Sadly, you watched it and it was not terrible at all. Are you saying it's good, Kay, or not good? All right, we're just gonna keep deburring these. Here we go. Okay, let's keep going. You finished the Tokyo trial today. It's a good limited series. Okay. Hmm. Have you about doing a pupper cam for the streams? Yeah, we've tried that before. Generally we do those in 2.0's office. No. And also, Roscoe, I have your stuff. The it got misplaced, but I had to find them because I know I kept all the stuff together. It's like all these discs that I found today for the figures. I was like, well, where do they all go? But I found them along with your walls and stuff. And so, oh, Kurt did a good video on there. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet, but yeah, I'm thinking about starting to do some of those kind of reactions to that stuff too. Anyways, I do have. So it's neat what you could do with these. Just a little bit of like black paint, and a little oil paint. I already did an oil wash on them, and they actually are like ready to go already, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice how these are already set up at this point. Let's see here. No, let's try some stuff here. So no, but I wanted to say these are like all this stuff is all ready to go. You sent me the rubber band gun. No, I know that, but I'm saying I know you sent me something, but I know you mentioned this before. I had already like when I first started learning how to oil wash, I tried these because they're already set. Like they're already ready, which is pretty cool. So they're already all set. I tried it one day when I was learning how to do it. So I wanted to tell you these helped a lot. Um, that's what I was referring to there. Sorry. Sorry. Have you seen Adolf? He's about this tall. I don't. No, I've not seen him, and I don't know if he is that tall. I don't know if that helps. So we're gonna. Okay. So here we go. It's time to get some of these guys put up. And where did I put? Where did I put? Oh, the dirt and stuff. I gotta grab the dirt out of the closet. Hold on. I gotta go into my closet. Go into it, and then I have to come out of it all at once. If I don't put my arm into the closet, does that still mean anything? Okay. We'll see what we can do here with some of this stuff. There we go. So, miss you opening, I guess. No, 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 no. Not the rubber band gun. No, no, I hadn't done that yet. And I didn't think you were going to be here tonight, so I hadn't planned for that. I was talking about your walls, not the rubber band gun. I'm sorry. It has not been opened. Um, so you kind of told me what it was without actually me opening it yet. So that's more. Sorry, I didn't mean for it to get that way. I'm sorry. Oh no, that didn't work. All right. Rock. Oh my gosh. I wasn't trying to make that difficult, Roscoe. I'm sorry. No, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. This reminds you of Rosie. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Katie. So, also, I should probably open my window just a crack. 'Cause it is warm tonight. There we go. Okay. So we need to take some of this, and we need to grab all of our guys out. I'm talking to a stream from across the room. Oh, okay. Well, there we go, Chet. Got the whole team ready to go. Here we go. Here we go, chats. Here we go. Yeah, still close on the towers. Hey, but that is life. Such is life. We're always just short of a tower at times. But that's how the world goes. That is how the world goes, chat. And sometimes you must suffer with that. So let's get. Sean doesn't love you guys like I used to. Can imagine this is what Stalingrad looked like. Yes, just a disaster. All right, so let's see. Let's take this guy first. We're gonna put him on a pedestal. Why must I inflict Katie's face on you? Well, I can't do anything about that. So I can't do anything about that, sir. All right, so what we're gonna do is take a little bit of glue. We're gonna take him and put him on the pedestal and just go. Oop, hope we don't drop him. And take him and just squish him down. Chat, just squish. You're googling mogging. You're starting another printing adventure. An RC tugboat that will act as a remote depth fish finder. That sounds like fun. That sounds very, very elaborate. So good luck. Nice chat. This is what he looks like standing. Yeah, well, we'll we'll let him set. Put him down. I'm gonna set him like this. So I watched some video how Trump about his new ship is a battleship. I mean, technically anything the Navy is technically everything in the Navy that is not like is traditionally more outgunned or more gunned than a traditional contemporary vessel the Navy considers a battleship. So I mean, yes, technically it kind of is a battleship, but it's like, why are we fucking worried about that? Why are we worried about what exactly that is? Like at this point, so so honestly, that's how I look at it. So you're watching Laser Pig. He's a goober in his own right. I would not watch that guy. Freaking weirdo. You want the Iowas back? Well, they're gone. They don't need to be back. A dump truck for VLS systems and a rail gun and like a 6-inch gun is probably what we need most nowadays. I mean, heck, you can have 155 millimeter GPS ammunition. So anything a 16-inch cannon could do, we could do now with different armaments. So we don't necessarily need that really at this point. Definitely need a dump truck. Double Dutch is what railguns? Yeah, there are railguns. There are railguns. There's an entire thing, like, the Navy was doing railgun in discussion development with General Dynamics, and up until a couple years ago, it was still a thing until the funding got cut. But they kept going with the Japanese Navy, and the Japanese Navy successfully had a gun going on one of their, destroyers. So but, yeah, like, they literally they have a railgun. So, yeah, watching the USS New Jersey channel is really good. And yeah, Dratch is very good as well. I highly recommend both of those. The Navy had dropped it, but like I said, it was being developed, uh, through other, allies, meaning the Japanese. They kept the project alive, so it wasn't completely lost, and it's still gonna be a boat is the only way you can have a railgun at this point. Alright, there we go, chat. I think this will secure them a lot better than pouring some sand on with glue and then gluing to the sand because it's not a direct adhesion to the thing, so that's why we're doing this. Sorry, guys, I think this makes it safer for the that way they don't break off, so anyway, there we go. Railguns are hard selling a missile navy, yeah, but that's still we're coming to the realization you can only have so many missiles, so it's actually not becoming that hard of a sell, I think, at this point, so oh, if you guys have not seen the Phil Beg TV stuff yet, we could watch a little bit of that tonight too. You guys haven't seen those are fucking hilarious. That didn't take, what the hell? Drones with railguns. Railguns can fire straight. Well, I mean, like, well, they can lob things over the horizon still. I mean, because even if they shoot it straight, it's still gonna have a trajectory on it. But if I shoot it at an angle, it's gonna be straight. Would a ship of railguns need to be nuclear powered? I don't think so. I think the power generation is something we've gotten around. You need a big ship though. You need something like a destroyer to do it. So, thing I have to remember when I'm looking at these, the way this is mounted, it looks really awkward when you're looking at it from up top, but this is what he looks like when you're looking at him head on. Like he's kind of like getting ready to fire, but like nobody's standing straight up and down ultimately. I don't know. Maybe that's also just the shitty way I'm pedestaling these. I don't know. Is there a DSP Christmas special? Yeah, but I didn't really like how the casino did it. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, that wasn't my favoriteest thing. So, oh, there's a special for that DSP cartoon. Oh, I don't know about that. But I was talking about the Beg TV stuff. Are they the bolt action game soldiers? Yes. These are the bolt action guys. So these are the ones I originally had. We took a while to paint until I realized I was overdoing it when I talked to my buddy. He's like, "You're working way too hard." So I'm like, "All right, well, I'll stop." Um, if the casino never covered Phil again, you'd be happy. Well, a dented Christmas, yeah. Well, every Christmas is dented or busted. Hold on one second. I'll get this down and then I'll pull up the big TV stuff because they are fucking funny. All right, guys. I think we got it. Come on, you fucker. All right, we'll put this back down. Yeah, we'll put this back down. I gotta reposition them anyway. That did not tilt the way I wanted it to. All right, so here we go. Has Russell made new filing? No, not lately. That's because everything's down till Monday. So there already might be stuff in the hopper. It's just nothing's ready to go yet. So we just have to suffer in the meantime, chat. Dolly's like, leave me alone, Hella. We're gonna cheat chat and let that harden up. There we go. We're gonna fix them into place. So yeah, even though this one looks a little weird when you see him from this way, this is how you're looking at him. He is in his action pose, running. He's like, gotta kill, gotta kill, gotta kill, gotta kill. Lauren is your bestie. All right, so we got. There we go. SMG swinging for the bleachers. Yes, one of them is. I thought Robert L. McKim was your Taylor Roscoe. I thought Robert L. McKim. I invited a game. I invented a game of my daughter's called Creepy Russell. That's funny. Here we go. And where is and one more guy left. I was using as a demonstration for a measuring height. Yes, this guy, which I think is the coolest one of all. He's got his. He's got the. He's got the splitter turn on, and he's just walking along with an MG42, and he's just like, boop a doop a doop a doop a doop boop boop. It's like Jesse Ventura and fucking Predator, or like in Aliens when they're going along. Right, so we're gonna hear kids outside. It's like it's cold out. What are these kids running around in the rain for? That's not good. And parents are like, okay, like it's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Like, like Homer says, he's like, I told you, no, I don't know. There we go. There we go. This is what it is. Hold on, guys. This foot is all fucked up. This guy's got a club foot or something. I forgot this one didn't have a good foot. Gotta fix it. There we go. Actually, this will work. Um. Oh, Ploxard saying, do I remember what the temperature was? I mean, yeah, everything in here was room temperature. Um, this room is, heated up. It's normal. I was sitting here in shorts and a t-shirt, so it was all room temperature in here. They were not sitting. The spray doesn't sit in a corner, near the windows or near the walls. It was kinda in the normal spot. So, I don't know what triggered that to happen, so but I went ahead and ordered some new stuff, which is what I'm just gonna go ahead and deal with. So, that's gonna be my game plan. We're just gonna hit these up real quick. There we go. Free up the, looking at a 38 special, well, there you go. Our room temperature is 58, yeah. You might have gone on dry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I threw that one away. I'm just gonna get a new can and deal with it. It's probably easier in the long run, so we'll just deal with it that way. Alright, chat, there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11. I think that's all I had. I think I had 11 guys. I don't know if I had 12, but I don't think I have. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I missing one? Well, I know there's one over at Wiggles' house. Hmm. Maybe I am missing one. Hmm. Oh well, I'll do what I gotta do with 11. Yeah, the dense dozen. A dented dozen. Thank you, Iman Razu. Yeah, that's what it'll be, Chad. It'll be the dented dozen. Is it okay if you enjoy the Ghislaine Maxwell stuff? Um, actually, the Gorilla Grip. Well, I don't know about that. That's all on you. Ag Biochemist for $14.88. Such a peculiar number. And he says, "The Germans, you say, he he." I'm not sure I get it, sir. I don't think I get the joke. Uh, so make some DSP army figures. You know, it'd be funny. DSP, like a DSP chapter in Warhammer. That would be funny. The Begatron, the begging Marines, the begging battalion. That would actually be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Let's see here. Mm, Jarek, you've been here for 4 months. The helmets are all dented. Thank you, J Rock. Oh, so the Germans would have us believe, yes. All right. Now, Marines, if we don't get any support, I cannot get a new bolter. That would be so fucking hilarious. So that would be so hilarious. So hold on here, chat. Let's see what we can do. Hmm. All right, chat. Let's see here what we got. Okay, yeah, these are All right, here we go, chat. This is there's on the Ludwig World Order, there's a whole like stream of these, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this here. Yeah, invite Hannah Reed over some plinking. I don't think she's allowed to touch guns right now. So, anyways, here this is.
Welcome to Beg TV, Pay Pigs, home of the king of the beg. Yours truly, where the grind never stops and the wallets stay open. You want content? You gotta contribute. It's that simple. Stick around, grab your card, hit that tip goal. I need that money. I really do. Snort.
Welcome everybody to the very first set.
I love how it's just like I need that money. Snort. Like the AI is just so retarded.
Seminar for my brand new self-help program, The Art of the Beg. Tonight I'm not streaming, I'm preaching. And I'm here to show you how to turn a humble ask into a powerful result. I call it the triple P method. 3 little moves that work miracles when they work together. Pressure, persistence, and pity. And tonight's focus is that very first P, pressure. Without pressure, nothing moves. People stay comfy, they drift, they forget. Pressure wakes them up. It means 1, we create urgency. Let them know the clock is running. 2, we present a consequence. What happens if the goal isn't met? Bill after bill. And they want interest? I'm not a bank. I'm a guy in a t-shirt. Luckily, I know a financial institution with an unlimited balance and 0 paperwork. Hi, Mom. Yeah, it's me again. Power company being greedy. Could you hit me with a quick 750? You're the best. Love you. Catching. And just like that, problem solved. That's the magic of my parents. Call me Phil, but the streets know me as the beg pimp. I step out the ride looking like money itself. Act, bitches. Gold in my grin, neon on my chin. That paper fluttering in my hands, that's love from the fans, and I need that money, I really do. They made a doc about it, beg pimping. Best beg pimp in the U.S., you dig? DSP tries a biatch, and Beg TV, he needs that money.
I like how the AI just doesn't understand what it's doing.
People talk about greed, but they don't understand begging. Begging, for lack of a better word, is good. Begging is right. Begging works. It clarifies, cuts through, gives people a reason to feel generous. I built Begco on that truth. We don't sell widgets. We sell need. People think it's all about profits, margins, the usual Wall Street jargon. Wrong. It's about tips. Tips are the lifeblood, the liquidity. Without them, the whole machine stalls. Every day the market opens, and I'm out here with my hand extended, because who moves faster than cash in a jar? Nobody. Back in the day, people said begging was shameful. They thought it meant you were weak. Not anymore. I turned it into a business model. We made it corporate, classy, sustainable. Subs, tips, memberships. It's revenue with a tie on. I normalized it. It's a career now. You don't have to feel bad for asking. I'm living proof. Everyone, Phil here, and I've got something way bigger than a boss fight. Feast your eyes on Dave's big coloring book. 48 pages packed with the weirdest, wackiest characters you've ever seen. All waiting for your personal touch of color. Thick, heavy pages? You bet. This paper laps at markers, crayons, heck, even water. Look at that saturation. No bleed, no mess. It's fun for kids, streamers, moms, dads, anyone who can use a creative break from the grind. Best beg pimp in the United States. Beg pimpin', that's me. I beg with style, I beg with flavor, I beg with a microphone and a whole lot of favor. Beg pimpin' needs your donation. No hesitation. I need that money, I really do. And when you drop it in the chat, I'm lifting you up too. Beg pimpin' for life, baby. Begs up, subs down. All right, congregation, welcome back to the Art of the Beg. Today, we're on the final P, pity. Pressure gets them looking at you. Persistence keeps them from looking away. But pity opens the wallet. Pity is when you share the struggle. You say, friends, the lights might go out tonight. My cat may go hungry. It hurts so much. You know, as an Italian-American, spaghetti and meatballs aren't just food, they're family. At Pescatori's, they treat it with respect. Look at this plate. That sauce, slow cooked for hours, thick, robust, loaded with herbs. Every strand gets coated, and these meatballs, soft, tender, seasoned just right. Cut it open, the steam hits you like Sunday at Hey guys, it's your boy, and this is my brand new fitness program, Begging to the Oldies. Simple moves, great music, and look, if I can do it, anybody can. Let's get it going.
I don't think my knees are ready for this, man. Step. Yeah, oh, that burns. Oh, my God.
Guys, tonight on Beg TV, listen up. At 8 o'clock, it's the royal return of King of the Bag. Brand new episode, Crown Coins, the whole deal. Then at 9, we get classy with The Art of the Bag, the season premiere. It's high culture, but still all about that ask. Don't miss it. I need you there. I really do. Act.
It hurts. I can't stop it, TV. It hurts. I can't stop it, TV.
There we go, chat. That looks pretty good. It's working.
It hurts. I can't stop it, TV. It hurts. I can't stop it, TV. What does it feel like this? Somebody help me! Beg TV.
So we came in here for propane fittings, not to spend $60 on a plastic man with claws.
It's not just plastic, Dad. It's a limited edition Wolverine. Chat's been begging me to get it. They said they'd tip if I showed it off on stream.
Son, you have a closet full of toys already. Half of them still in the box.
Hey, Cat, where'd you go? We got to figure out dinner, all right? I'm starving over here. Maybe she's by the window. Cat, you out there? Nope, not outside. Nothing in the fridge except pickles. Great. How am I supposed to stream on an empty stomach? Oh, come on. That closet's booby trapped. Not my fault they stacked it like that. Ack. Well, it's your boy, the king himself, and I'm proud to announce my brand new banking app, PayPig. It's the only app built from the ground up to make supporting a creator, mainly me, fast, easy, and let's be honest, inevitable. Check this out. One tap, boom, $5 right into my account. No waiting, no guilt, and no excuses. You can tip from anywhere, whether you're at a cafe, on the bus, or pretending to work. My friends, we bring this journey to a close. Tonight, you've heard the heart of my new program, The Art of the Bag. It isn't shame, it's strategy. It isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's knowing how to ask with purpose and to receive with gratitude. 3 pillars. Acknowledge the need, ask with courage, and appreciate every gift. When you live those steps, you don't just survive, you thrive. Good night, everybody. Introducing My Parents, the revolutionary financial service where the answer to every problem is simple. Ask mom and dad. Hi, I'm Dave, senior dependent here at My Parents. When cash gets tight, I don't go to a bank, I go to my parents. Now you can too. Our app makes it easy. Just tap ask, pick mom. I get trapped in this AI video. I can't stop moving. It hurts. It burns. Somebody turn it off, please. I need that money. I really do. Act. Oh, no. Why? Act. We're short, Phil. Real short. I can count, Rich. Act. I'm looking at the pile. It's pathetic. Maybe if the spread had gone our way.
Shh, she's here.
Evening, boss. We got something for you. Not all of it, but look, it's been a week.
Bots cleaned us out like locusts.
In a city where the books don't balance, 2 small-time bookies are running out of luck.
I need that money. I really do. If we don't pay her, I'm toast.
20 grand, Phil. She'll eat us alive. Literally.
They owe the city's most feared boss.
She doesn't even talk, man. She just looks at you and you confess to stuff you didn't even do. She blinked once. I almost passed out.
Next time on King of the Bag.
Philip, you have been in this room for 8 hours asking strangers for $2 tips.
It's called content creation, Dad. It's a job. I need that money. I really do. Act. Boy, that is not a job. That's panhandling with Wi-Fi. Hey, don't touch the route. Act my stream, Dad.
King of the Bag. Tuesday at...
He's the big man down the block with a belly that likes to ride. Bad Rich. Tired eyes, but a heart so wide. He'll share a sandwich and his stride. Bad Rich. Clapping, jamming, sliding free, keeping the neighborhood company. Bad Rich.
So we need to talk about that figure before you go getting your hopes up again.
I don't understand why you didn't just buy it. It's right there in the bag.
Because it's $80 for a hunk
It's
of
limited
plastic with
edition,
claws.
Dad.
You got propane bills and your phone
It's
payment
limited
to think
edition,
about.
Dad. If I don't grab it now, it'll be gone. You promised.
Never
You
hear what I'm
basically
saying. I
promised.
said maybe if it was on sale. It wasn't.
Please, I need that money. I really do. I just wanted to review hardware. I can't keep doing this to me. You're fine. For me, I don't deserve this. Open. Please, I'm begging you. Somebody, please let us out. No more. I can't take it out. Anyone, please. Where are we? Oh, God, not again. It's the same room. They won't let us leave. Please, I can't do this anymore. Just let me out. I'm sorry for everything. I need that freedom. I swear I won't blame you anymore. Come on. Get off me. You're making it worse. You're the reason we're here. Stop. The walls are moving. No, not the logo again. Let us out. Someone, please. Beg TV, Kino Casino freaking killed me. They fucked my life. Beg TV, Kino Casino fucked my life. It hurts. It hurts so bad. I need that money. I really do. It ruined me. It ruined everything. Keep dancing, Pay Pig. Folks, it's me, Phil, the king of the gout, and I'm here with my brand new book, The Art of the Beg. This glossy 200-page masterpiece will teach you everything you need to know to turn a simple "help me out" into a steady stream of support. You'll discover proven techniques like shifting the blame, crafting guilt trips, and of course, perfecting the world-famous act, laugh. It's all... It's me, Phil. Getting older, some things just stop working the way they used to. That's why I use Bussy, instant ED relief that kicks in before the ice in your drink melts. You just take one little pill and boom, these guys show up. Look at this. I'm feeling like $1 million. Bussy lets me be me again, and I love it. No! It won't let me out! It hurts! Someone, please donate! Kino Casino fucked my life!
So, anyways, that's Beg TV chat. Oh, here's another one.
From the gamers who turn excuses into an art form comes a book that turns it into a paycheck. I'm the king of hate, but in here, I'm the king of the beg. And I'm the guy who deleted a million sub-channels. If I could beg my way back, anyone can. In the art of the beg, you'll learn how to blame anyone, master the act, laugh, and deploy the triple P method. I call him triple P, by the way. You'll also get my secrets on failing upward, pulling off a... Guys, have you ever streamed for hours and the tips just don't show up? You need our new book, The Art of the Beg. We spent years perfecting the craft of digital panhandling, and now we're giving you the blueprint. Step by step, you'll learn how to guilt trip, blame the algorithm, and keep the tip jar rattling. Look at that cover. 320 pages of pure pleading power. You'll find chapters like excuses that stick and snort with confidence. Get the book and join us at... on its fill. And have you ever felt like the universe owes you? Well, now you can finally collect. This is our brand new book, The Art of the Beg. It's the definitive guide to turning excuses into income, and it's packed with the exact techniques that keep this show running every single day. Inside, you'll find step-by-step tactics from my patented triple P method, pressure, persistence, and pity to... I'm the guy who's been telling you for years I need that money. I really do. Now I put all my best techniques in one place. It's called The Art of the Beg, and it's the handbook for anyone ready to turn excuses into income. Inside, we break down the fundamentals, guilt trips, algorithm blame, even the patented side before you ask for help. Step 1, pick up the phone and let them know times are tough. The Art of the Beg.
Oh, yeah. These are good, guys. This whole thing is really fucking good. And there's a whole set of, like Ludwig World Order has a whole set of these that it's doing itself as shorts. And look, guys, this is actually coming along pretty good. Just getting a nice little film of glue down and then just spreading it. Why is there a blue vibrator on stream? Because I want one. Carolyn Borsenko just watching Kino Casino for full streams. Yeah. Art of the Beg. Okay. Yes. Well, guys, I could really use help. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see what's live right now. Who's live? Actually, what the hell?
From the game.
Oh, hold on here, chat. Let's see here. Live. Let's see who's live. TikTok. Oh, no, the live. Got Deer are live. I still understand what the BYB podcast stands for. Experts live. Runkle's live. All this sucks. That's actually a pretty good channel. Name. Runkle is doing the Karen Reed sidebars. Okay. Nick the Oreo's live. Yeah, okay. Razorfist is playing Splinter Cell. What the hell is he? Oh, I might watch this for a minute and see where they're at. Real quick, let's see. Ice Hits Ohio. Oh, I didn't realize they were operating in Ohio, but okay. Some guy's sleeping. Well, maybe I'll try that one night, chat. But anyway, let's see Razorfist playing.
And for years after this, people still couldn't get it right.
Is he? What map is he on right now? I can't tell. Oh, he's at the police station in Georgia.
Next time I was able to see good cloth physics.
What's up?
On cloth physics, period, was Assassin's Creed. And believe it or not,
which is also Ubisoft.
So some of you guys are wondering what I'm doing here. This is just the water and a little bit of thinner, along with the PVA, the Elmer's glue. They call it PVA glue.
Under the
polyvinyl acrylate glue, which is I didn't realize that it's like an acrylate type of glue. Technically, it's like quasi flammable.
Why do I remember that?
Didn't really understand all of that as a kid.
Karen,
but it can be. But the neat thing is, it waters down.
Yeah.
And you can thin it out, and that thins it out. It allows me to cover these podiums.
That is on PC now. We should play the sequel.
I have both.
Let's see here.
D4. I feel so bad for D4. Never got finished. It was very good. Avant-garde. I was just caught by an avant-garde.
What would you say to people that say the Bible?
Yeah, he's at the police station in the first one.
Heathens. referring to Jeremiah 10:2-4. My mom seems to think any tradition at all is subversion by the devil.
Well, then she's got a problem with reading scripture, which is a tradition. Oops.
So,
All right. When she says it's of the devil, does she pronounce it devil? It's of the devil.
let's get
Does
this
she call you
on.
Bobby Boucher? I'm going to knock both these pricks out.
Why wouldn't you? You don't lose anything if you do knock them out.
Going back to older super chats, so
Knocking them out's the
nobody feels
safest
like
thing
they
you
got
can
left
do.
behind.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just pull this guy into the corner here where it's nice and dark. You can just have a nice little sleepy time, okay?
Disciple of
All
Rock,
right, sweetie. There you are.
thoughts on the band Ghost?
I like Ghost. Their
There we
last
go.
couple albums.
We can mute him while he's doing this, just so we can talk. Nobody else think this is upside down? No, it's done right side up. I forgot about hearing all Brazier after he fisted himself during the last bit of drama. Yeah, that is true. So that's why we don't necessarily need him there, but somebody's playing something in the background, which I think is helpful. Half-Life Legacy. I never heard of that. I could take a look at that. I don't think I'd forget about Half-Life. It's so fucking long. Like, that's one of the problems with Half-Life. Like, everybody forgets that. It's, like, fucking ridiculously long. Especially, like, the way the fucking... just the Black Mesa part just drags on for fucking ever. One of the things I do not like about Half-Life. It's so goddamn long. Like, you know, say what you want about, like, Opposing Force, at least it's quick. So. And I get, the first time I played Half-Life, I thought it was awesome. But, like, playing it through any other time, you're like, all right, let's get to the fun parts. And, like, the amount of puzzles and shit, and you're just like, fuck me, man. So, yes, the Half-Life 2 has a better story, but, you know, you can't necessarily compare them. You know, that, like, they didn't know what they had at the time when they made Half-Life 1. And I don't expect them to have known. But goddamn, the pacing in that fucking game is brutally agonizing at times. You'll have to watch Carl Jobs for fucking speedrun tips. Hello, you absolute legends. All Half-Life games are overrated. No, they're not. The 3D platforming in Half-Life 1 is not fun. Well, there's all kinds of shit in Half-Life 1 that's not exactly fun. But you deal with it. You put up with it because it is, you know, Half-Life. And Gabe was doing his best. Half-Life 1 was inspired by Mario 64? No way. I didn't know that. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. So, I think I remember the one network. Yeah. Well, I remember all that. I remember playing all the different little shitty mods. Like I remember Day of Defeat before it became an official mod. Counter-Strike had just become something important. Like Firearms mod. I remember Gary's mod when that was just people fucking around in Half-Life 2. That was so much fun. So that is Firearms mod was a great mod. That was Firearms mod was Call of Duty before there was Call of Duty. Just because you had like you could choose guns and you had to choose your like skill set that went along with it, and each one of them did special things. So Firearms mod was like like the Specialist. Yeah, Specialist is pretty good too. They finally released a version for Source of Firearms. Oh god, I'd fucking play that. That was like something I was always waiting for. That's interesting. We all get together and play Sven co-op. Ooh, there's so much out there to like do all the old co-ops. And I will say though, one game I really liked in Source was is Day of Defeat Source, especially bank shotting grenades everywhere. That is. You never played Half-Life? Oh, that's a shame. It's really good. It's really good. You like it. The only problem is, as an adult, you're gonna be like, okay, if you played other games, you're like, this is taking way too fucking long. But otherwise, no. Half-Life 1 is it's kind of one of those ones, you know, you had to be there for. I'm not sure it's ever been completed, but they released something after all those years. Okay, I didn't know there was it. Like I said, I'll have to look for that on Steam because that was always something I wanted was Firearms mod Source. We'll look for that in a second here. The polygons are dated. Oh, I thought you meant like it was on Steam, and I was like, oh my god, that would have been like the best thing ever. But I kept on looking for it, and we were like, I was hoping for it because, you know, Firearms mod was like, where like you had to know your shit, and it was tough. Specialist is a tough one too, or it could be. So, no, I don't think Half-Life 1's dated. I just think the way they did it, like the way it operates and like the progression and the storyline, like, you know, I understand they kind of did the best of what they had, but it's just like, holy shit, it takes forever when you're sitting there replaying it. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, there we go. All right, chat. So we got all those done. That's all of them. I'm gonna let this dry for a second. And figure out what I could do to secure all this down quick here. Hold on. We need to go to playlist here. Let me see. I need. Okay, there's a really good thing down here. Where is it? Okay. No. Is this it here? Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Here on this little section of an as unyet seen project, we can see I apply a layer of static grass down with light coverage and then sprinkle in light passes of different shades of foam flock and the scrublands base ready and applied in various concentrations. This breaks up the uniformity of the static grass layer and creates the feeling of little types of clover and shrubs growing up around the grasses, as well as the various exposed rocks and dirt layers underneath. Then we come to our third scenery hack. How the hell do we get insanely detailed boards which are so layered with all these aggregates and different substrates of material to actually survive gameplay? And it is actually so damn easy. All you need is the right materials. Now, I use the Geek Gaming Matte Scenic Sealant, which you can buy from my store, zorpazorp.com, like all the materials that you're seeing in this video. But the sealant spray is something that you can make pretty easily well enough yourself, even if it is not quite as good as the Geek Gaming bottled stuff. It's essentially a blend of diluted PVA glue mixed with matte varnish, which creates a really strong bond between your materials to lock it all down hard. But the true key to long-term durability is all about the way the sealant is applied. To get the sealant and the glue penetrating down into the depths of the substrate, you need to create a capillary action to suck the glue molecules into.
Well, okay, I can't do a capillary action because this is just onto a plastic surface, so never mind. This will not help me. Sorry, I was thinking about something else here. So I can't do it because these don't have that type of setup. These just have Elmer's glue that's been thinned down and dirt sprinkled on it, and it's just sitting on some plastic. So there's no capillary action to take advantage of, honestly. So, do I have an eyedropper? Yes, I do. What do you want me to do with it? I have a couple of pipettes. Hold on, Plaxard. Well, this is this is pretty down diluted here, but I guess I can do it like even more diluted. All right, let's try this a bit more. Give them glitter so they can be fabulous. Yeah, there we go. It's a nice little mix. Shit. So, here we go. You want to put your basings on Tupperware? I thought about that, but I was like, I already started this. I'm like, it'd be better if I had a little box that I could just sweep this all up into, but yeah, we'll figure that out for next time. I think that'll be good. Might need a little more thinning. The cost of presentation. Well, where did I put it? I just literally had it out. There we go. Oh, right here. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here, chat. Let's see here what this does. Well, I need to make that a little thinner because it looks like just a blob of jizz. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's a little. Hopefully that dries well. I don't know. We'll see how that one goes in a minute. Luke does dry, 70-30 ratio. Yeah, this is a little more. I think that works a little better here. There we go. Look at that. So. There we go. I mean, is that too much runniness on there? Will that dry pretty good? Because if I have to scrape all this shit off, I guess I'll survive. But, like, I'm hoping I don't do too much of that. At least, I don't know if you're there. You could see that from here. So, let's keep going here. Guys aren't telling me no. So, well, it should dry pretty fast because I'm using thinner, like my homemade paint thinner with this. So I'm assuming this will speed it up, the drying times. Oh, wait, I forgot I have drying retardant on this for the paint, so. There we go. There we go. All right. We'll see how well that works. Hopefully that dries up because I don't want to ruin these and chisel all the sand out, but I guess we will if we have to. Water plus dish soaps, I'll use the thin out PVA glue. Yeah, but I got, I got a box of thinner next to me, so I was like, why not use what I have? That kind of made the most sense. So that'll be. So there we go. So what I was going to do is I'll paint these in a bit with some brown and see what we could do about some color. And then we'll put a clump of grass or two on. But I was hoping I could seal these up. Okay. All right. I don't have a tower fan outflow. I just have a... Like, I feel like that one's going to be a ton. It feels like there's like almost like a layer coating of it on there. Like, I feel like I put way too much on. It's like they have surface tension. So, I don't know. So, we're just going to let some of this drip off. I think there's too much on there. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, we don't want that. We don't want to drop these guys. Don't drop. Use a wax and well, that makes sense. Waxing up your sketchbooks. Your 30-year-old glue gun died tonight. Rip glue gun. Probably your best friend in your crafting and stuff. 30 years. Wow, that's a long time for stuff. So, yeah, 07's to the loyal service of the of Has-Chicks glue gun. A cordless glue gun. I've heard of those. I don't know how good they work. There we go. That doesn't look so bad now. All right, so then we're just going to clean out this dropper while those clean up and try to, once again, practice a brick wall because I have some ideas. I made some templates. I think these will help me make templates of the bricks quicker. Oh, we got a bunch of... What are you guys all messaging me? Okay, let's see here. What has everybody got for me? Oh, Katie's got some stuff. All right, what do you got, EDW? You know what? Oh, here we go, Katie. We'll try this. The dumbest sovereign citizen ever caught on body cam. Well, that seems pretty good. I mean, how dumb can you be? But so I hope this guy doesn't talk through it. Oh, I got a gift membership to the model bench. Oh, this guy's gonna talk through it. Oh, I want to hear this guy talk. Some fucking weirdo guy looks like he does meth. This actually looks pretty good. Fake cops getting arrested are always funny. I've not had to do deal with one of those guys before, but they're interesting. Also, there's another one we can do later.
November 12th, 2025, in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Police located an SUV after an off-duty officer reported the driver using flashing lights to imitate law enforcement.
I don't want to stream snipe Uncle. He works too hard to do that. That's not.
Hello.
And that requires me to pay too much attention, Shredder, for the Karen Reed stuff. We could do that coming up here one night of our own.
For anybody. I used to be a cop in LA, but I resigned. So.
Okay, no worries. Do you have your?
Yeah, I just kind of slowed them down because they were speeding so high.
Working on these brick walls again.
Can you show me what the lights
I came up with a couple of these things here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and these are various.
You have your license registration.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and that's what happened.
Like patterns I can use to make the bricks with. Some of them, like, they give me a staggered look.
Do you have a
and
gun
then this
on you?
one here is like
Yeah.
how to do 2 lines of brick,
You live
and you
around
like
here now?
basically
Live
it's
in LA?
3 lines total.
And also that license plate cover that you
I was
have
also
on there.
thinking like this right here
the tinted cover
is one I can use.
It's a violation.
Basically, if you do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors of brick.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try to see if this helps at all.
Yeah.
You can do it quickly.
Other than that, I'm just trying to slow traffic down, not creating any traffic accident.
Have I figured out Lowe's and Home Depot will give me stuff? No. No, I didn't know that. I haven't gotten that far yet. I still have the big piece I'm working on.
Dude.
So.
And the other car was cutting right in front of me, like, okay.
I'm not.
What's going on here? I mean, this is speed limit.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone should follow speed limit because that was coming on 64 earlier.
Yeah.
It's a major accident. You know, because of people drive the way they drive. I'm from LA and we don't drive like that.
Did you work for LAPD when you were over there?
In a crash unit. And you know what? When you going that fast and people are going slow when they cut off, that's when accident happened all the time.
I understand.
And in LA, you get tickets so quick the speed because we got a lot of CHP, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of
Hey,
CHP.
will you hop back out here with a while? Go talk to this truck because he's pulled up now too.
Okay.
So I just have less moving parts.
I just got to pay attention. I'm doing
Thank
this,
you,
so I
sir.
think this will work.
Pat him down.
Let's try this again.
That's what I did. Just slow people down. They were going high speed. I just came on 64. You probably saw call this a big accident major. Almost like an hour traffic. Over here, people drive like a maniacs.
Yeah.
So gating. It says 55. They go like 80 and 90. Like, dude.
Okay.
He's going to
Something's
jail.
not right here.
He's probably going to jail.
I mean, yeah,
what does he
basically,
do,
this
though?
kind of works what I was hoping for. You
We
could.
was coming down 127. I'm off duty. We're working at airplane right? Louisville. So we were coming back from Louisville, and he gets like jerks in front of me. And I'm thinking, what the frick, dude?
Yeah.
So then, I mean, he's like literally on the front of my bumper. Then he
There we go.
the block.
Yeah, these work
They're
pretty good.
holding it.
These work pretty good. There we go. I just got to make sure it's lined up right now, and I feel like it's not. So, have to work on this. But kind of gives me what I need. Yes, I love these when they pull over other cops. These are the fucking best. When these dumb fucks pull over another police officer, and it's like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, you know, those are the best because they don't have a defense for what they're doing. And oh yeah, here we go. I want to hear chat. There we go. There we go, chat. Yeah, it kind of works. It kind of works. It's kind of like a self making a brick thing. So. No, but I love it when these guys pull over a cop. That's fucking hilarious. It is fucking hilarious.
I'm like, motherfucker, I know.
Was he in front of you when he flashed him?
Yeah. And I'm like, I know damn sure that Harrisburg ain't.
He ain't a cop.
Ain't no running no under.
He ain't a cop. He admitted he did it too.
Did he
turned the lights on for me? Yeah. He said he's trying to slow people down.
Stupid.
Which is not, to do that. Would you be willing to give me your license and your information? Because I just have to have someone that it actually happened to for it to be legit.
Well, that's the only way to slow them down is let them slow down. That's it.
I got you.
Some fuck.
Like a lot of police in LA. I mean, speeding like this, they get tickets so quick.
Yeah. How long was you a cop in California?
In the 90.
90?
Yeah. I helped them out for 2 years, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But my buddy's still up there. They haven't resigned yet. So.
What do you do now?
I work for Amazon.
Like I smoke crack,
to get
probably.
Health insurance.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
5 years now.
Turkey, you like it better?
All right, chat. So let me go. I gotta go cut some. I gotta go cut some foam real quick. I'm gonna work on this.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's so much
So
better.
give me 1 sec.
Yeah. That's what I told him. I was like, you picked the wrong one.
I saw the neon. I was like, are these guys construction workers?
No. And then my badge was Garrett 45.
Okay.
But I told him, I said,
Hey, VTubing enthusiast.
I'm Hale. I talk to Skeens all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. We work some cases together.
Yeah.
But the only thing I don't like is the rowdy people driver out here.
Yeah.
My goodness. How you like it out here?
Oh, it's nice.
Your batch is pretty almost in an LAPD batch.
Yeah. Super.
You've been here for a while, Phil?
About a year.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of chill, right?
Oh, you mean in Kentucky?
Yeah.
I'm talking
about being the top of year over here. It's just pretty chill, you know. Like, if you go to LA, the call's like 24 hours now. Like they never sleep.
Yeah. It's just weird, isn't it?
I didn't think he was going to stop.
I didn't either.
When you lit him up, I was like, oh,
you had the plate a little bit wrong, so I was trying to get a read back. That's why I didn't stop him right away.
yeah, that tag smoked out. So when I pulled up on him, I couldn't see nothing. I told her, I was like, I can't get a 47 for nothing.
Yeah.
But finally, when we stopped at the four-way at Wendy's, he stopped and I could see it.
This is the weirdest shit.
Ain't it, Paul?
Hey, so this dude he said he used to be a cop. They're off-duty Garrett kind of guys that he did it to. He said he used to be a cop in LA. I walk up and I'm like, hey, bro, were you flashing blue lights? He said, I'm not going to lie to you, I was. And I was like, turn them on for me. You turn on blue and red lights like a cop. And he said, I'm trying to slow traffic down.
Oh, you can't have that?
But I don't know if it's enough for an impersonating or if it's just a misuse of blue lights.
I think it's enough for impersonating.
You think that's enough for impersonating? He admitted he did it. They're off-duty cops.
Yeah. They work?
Yeah, they work for Garrett S.O.
So when he flashed it, I called dispatch and I said, unless Harrisburg changed that, I'm pretty sure they're not running undercover pilots.
That'd be cool, though.
So you turn them on for me? I said, will you turn them on? You just fucking turn. What's he saying
you
now?
can see his control thing on his pillar.
I think we need to seize the car.
You're not allowed to. You're definitely not allowed to have that.
I mean, there's a difference between being a cop and
I don't know if
being a
it's
cop.
enough for impersonating, or because he didn't tell me I'm a cop. He just told me. But
He used to be.
But he used to be. But he was using it like a law enforcement officer to slow down traffic, and he admitted that.
He was trying to slow.
He was in traffic when he did it.
I'm going to call Commonwealth attorney. I
He's
think.
gonna kick your ass. That's this guy.
What? Yeah. But I don't know if if it fully fits like an impersonation, since he didn't say he was a cop. Like, I don't know how. I need to read the statute and see, because I know there's a misuse of blue
Who else
lights.
can slow down? Yeah, who else can slow down traffic while using red and blue lights?
I know the KRS is blue lights.
He does.
So, and you can get him for non-eligible.
And we can seize the car and use it for undercover ops.
It's already equipped.
Yeah, I told the guy I worked for him, I said he picked the wrong one to flush last week.
That wasn't very smart.
I think if we hook him till we got PC for a vehicle search for evidence of impersonation.
Oh, I see what he does now. He said he works for Amazon for health insurance.
Okay, you guys, y'all want to talk to him a little bit more? Tell him I'm running his life.
Oh, I'm like, yeah. He's in that PD in there.
So, how are you doing? What does the 6L31 PD mean? Let's call it state. Drive Road. That's a condo in now California. Where I'm from. And that's our parking. So where this car is originally from California, you probably noticed.
Where are your lights at? Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He just told me in Kentucky you guys can have the blue and red. That's what he told me.
Do you have any more lights on it?
No.
No. Did this used to be used for any law enforcement?
A little bit when I was there, but that's about it. But the light was after I moved out here.
What kind of work did you do?
I worked in a crash unit, helped them out.
What is it?
Crash unit.
Crash unit.
I helped them out a little bit.
So were you law enforcement or were you just assistant?
I just assistant.
Just assistant? Okay.
Because I've been too smart for it in LA, so it's fine. My friend's still there also today. He still work there. Okay. And that's about it. I'm not trying to harm anyone. I'm just slowing down the traffic. That's it. I'm helping you guys at the same time, But if people think the wrong thing, I'm not pulling anybody over, period. I'm just slowing them down, period. And he just told me we can't have the red and white. So, okay. I mean, red and blue.
Yeah, per the Kentucky Revised Statute, it's the blue lights. Rotating and flashing blue lights.
Well, what kind of emergency lights are you going to have?
You could have like white and yellow, but I mean, that's usually like if you see back there, that like on that truck, it's got the yellow and white on it, all the way in the back.
Yellow and white.
If it's anything like this where it flashes blue or anything like that, it's a no-go in Kentucky.
Okay. Good to know. I just got to remove it, I guess, put the white one. White and yellow.
You just down here visiting, or?
No, I lived here for 5 years now.
Oh, you have lived here for 5 years?
I'm tired of LA traffic. Very brutal.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, other than that, I didn't mean to harm anybody. I'm just trying to slow down the traffic. That's about it for speeders. I help you at the same time.
You live here in Harrisburg?
No, I live towards Stanford.
Stanford? Okay, so what brings you this way?
LA traffic.
Just driving around?
Oh, I was going to pick up some stuff all in Louisville.
In Louisville?
Yeah.
Oh, in Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville. People pronounce it differently, Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville.
Yeah, I bought some stuff from Facebook.
Do you use any of the lights up there or anything? The lights up there at all? What do you mean? Like, did you turn the lights on up in Louisville?
Oh, no.
Just here?
No, I was here.
Do you see why this could be an issue though?
Yes, actually just told me right now.
Yeah, because in your head, did you think this guy's going to think I'm a cop?
No.
No?
I just got to slow him down. That's it.
Well, what do red and blue lights normally mean, though?
Well, in LA's police.
Yeah.
Yeah, but over here, they sell them like that, so they put as a safety light.
Where'd you buy them at?
Amazon.
Was the intent to use them to slow people down?
No, it says safety, emergency. That's it.
Like, what do you mean, though?
It says safety and emergency. Lights. That's what it says.
Right, but what safety or emergency were you going to use them for by putting them in your vehicle?
Slow it down. That's it. Slow the people were speeding.
Okay.
And I just got this put on like a couple of days ago. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought it from Amazon. I got proof that I bought from Amazon.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, man, you're being placed under arrest, okay? You can't use lights like that here, all right? So if you would just turn around and place your hands behind your back for me.
I didn't realize I was muted on there, guys. Sorry. No, I do have a wire cutter. I was just trying to do something thin enough. I just kind of came up with thinking about making like, because you have to have like, obstacles and stuff. And I was thinking like a roadbed, just like a raised road intersection with like a fence along it or something. I just thought it'd be kind of neat to do and try a little bit of this, like painting it and then putting some sand on it, coloring it, putting a little bit of grass, and then like using these things as a fence, like taking some of these sprues and making a fence with them or something. I don't know. Just something I was thinking about. Just thinking, try something. I just wanted to try something. I thought it'd be kind of interesting to try. Interesting to try, at least. So, that's all.
Dominique, can you search him, double lock his cuffs, and put him in your car for me for a minute, please? Right there, Georgia. Huh? What happened? I think it's so. It's impersonating a police officer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, in LA, right? You can't have red and blues. So it ought to be any different here. Step to the car.
So what am I going to get trouble for, right?
So it's impersonating a police officer. That's what you're.
I didn't know that.
That's what you're being placed under arrest for. All right, go ahead and spread your feet for me.
Drop my wallet in my car?
Huh?
I drop my wallet.
I'll tell them to grab everything. Do you have anything in your pockets that are going to poke me or anything like that? Oh, come on, real quick. You can put these. No, I can't sit in here. You can go back to where I had you. And you stay right there. So how old are you? You never answered 55, huh? I was close. I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, I didn't know that you guys would, nail me for that over here. I'm just trying to slow down the traffic.
Well, respectfully, sir, here, spread these out. It ain't your job to do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just trying to be helpful, that's all.
I get it, but people are going to make their own decisions. If you want to slow people down for traffic, go to the academy. You got nothing in these pockets. The only reason I'm going to tell you this is because we've had two people kind of sneak stuff in to the jail. If you do have anything on you and you take it to the jail, you will get charged with an additional felony.
So what am I getting charged for then?
And impersonating a police officer.
What is those charges? Jail time?
I can tell you, you'll go to jail tonight. You'll probably see a judge either, what is today? Tuesday? Wednesday? You might see a judge tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning. I don't know all of that, but when you get back to the PD, you can ask the arresting officer what these charges are meaning, what they...
That's something I didn't know. I didn't even dress uniform or carry my gun and none of those things.
You ain't got no gun in the car, no nothing?
No, that's at home. But I do have valuable stuff in my car. That's why I want to get my wallet.
We got you. So we are going to tow it. I'll tell you where it's going to go.
Okay.
You can go ahead and sit in there.
Yeah.
All right. Do you need heat?
Yeah, I'm fine.
No, you ain't cold or nothing like that? Okay.
See, I didn't know, to be honest with you, over here, because they bought it as a safety light, an emergency light. Emergencies will slow them down, and I didn't know you guys would get accountable for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
I didn't carry no badge, no gun, no personation, period.
But this is the thing.
You see what I'm saying? If I carry a badge,
Let me ask you a question real quick. If you were to do that in LA, right, they would be doing the same thing that we are doing right now.
All right, so we're going to look for evidence of impersonating a peace officer. I need to turn these lights on and get photographs, if you can help me with that.
Did you get the PD sticker? Yeah. What did he say that was? Was you up here when he said that? Yeah.
So he told me he worked for, he was a police officer in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I asked him, I said, so what'd you do in law enforcement? And he said, I did a crash, or I helped with the crash. I was like, were you a law enforcement officer or were you just assisting? He's like, just assisting.
Hey, you gonna use that number in the PD, whatever it is on the back?
Huh?
He's got like 4 numbers.
That's gonna work.
PD on it.
I'm gonna do a little intersection here.
Yeah, look in the back.
He said it was for
said it was for parking.
You must be a shit magnet. Did you get photographs of that?
Yeah, I got it.
Jesus Christ.
Well, really? That sounds good. I'll take a look at that in a second.
A phone call to come to Harrisburg. Good place.
It's a lot of fun to work here, dude.
I just talked to him about that.
Like a lot of fun.
Willie, and asked about him. And Willie said, "Yeah, y'all need to hire him."
So
that's a good place to work. We get a lot of leadway to work investigations. Like I'll work like I'm a task force officer, and I'm just a corporal. Like I do whatever I want with dope.
Really?
Yeah, they give me a long leash and say, "Go out there and catch bad guys." It's great, and we have a lot of fun.
Hey, traffic vest, does that count?
no.
Brother, what is going on? This is rice.
Well, this doesn't make you guys sound racist at all.
He works at Amazon now.
Like, I'd be careful about how they're doing this. I mean, like,
He just dug himself a deeper hole talking. He said, when I walked up, he said, "Yeah, I was a police officer in Los Angeles." And then 5 minutes later, he said, "I was not a police officer in Los Angeles."
Yeah.
Hey, look at these. They're cards to put on people's car.
He's got cards to put on.
That say, "Attention, you parked like an idiot. Flip over to see the reasons. Parking over the line, blocking the sidewalk or driveway."
those are just like everybody
Anything in
has
his
those.
pockets?
Chase, this has got to be a seizure, dude.
Oh, 100%, dude. This is my new dope unit.
Yeah. How many miles we got on?
Oh, listen, now it's about seizing the fucking car for them. My new dope car. Fucking scumbags.
I bet you there's a plate underneath. Oh, he doesn't have it blocked. It's
the cover. It's
Yeah.
so red light cams can't get you.
Yeah.
There it is. This shit is whack. It's sad people do this, right? Like, why would someone get it in their head? Let me buy blue lights off Amazon.
Because a lot of these people
I
are
said, "Why'd
fucking
you do it?" He
nutters.
said,
That's why they
"Emergency
do
was
it.
open." I said, "What the fuck is
Officer
happening?"
Jesus.
Just
That's
let
why
people
they do
know.
this shit. Like, you seem to be surprised. These guys have mental health issues.
He's got
Some of them are fucking scumbags, but a lot of them are
pretty
just
sure he has a
crazy.
radio.
Like,
Where? Underneath the right here. Oh, I hope so. That'd be hilarious. Look under that.
He's listening to the whole bolo the whole time.
Look.
What is that? A DVD player?
Well, it says, what does it say on there? Navigation.
No.
zone.
Brother, that's a DVD player. I know it's before your time.
Shit, I thought it was early.
It might be old. This guy didn't know what a DVD player was.
You know what a cassette player is?
All right, if you don't need anything, all right.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
This dude's not gonna like Kentucky anymore.
Well, Kentucky's a bad place to impersonate a police officer. Am I right?
Yeah.
I think everybody.
really, everywhere's a
Yeah,
bad
it's actually
place to
frowned upon in all
impersonate a
50
cop.
states.
Yeah.
Got Cobra Kai on there.
Huh?
Look at that.
What is that?
The show? Oh, Karate Red.
Never seen it.
So,
What about the Karate Kid like back in the day?
No, I've never seen that one.
Hey,
Either.
what's on?
Dang. Hey, they also flash just blue.
Oh, we take a video of both ways.
one Gussie says I was a
Stop.
police in Vietnam.
Officers searched the SUV and reported finding latex gloves, a reflective vest, and cards resembling parking citations.
Oh, those are
Items police
not
said contribute.
cards resembling parking citations. Listen to the bullshit in that report. Did those resemble a parking citation, chat? No. Those are the things anybody could carry in their car saying you parked like an asshole today. That's like Karen material. Wow. Listen to the bullshit from these guys. And they just made that all up. They just made that all up about him. They just made that all up. Listen to that shit. Listen to that shit from those guys. Like fucking the fucking gall on those guys right there to do that. Absolute horseshit.
To the appearance of a legitimate law enforcement vehicle. During the investigation, the driver initially claimed to be a former Los Angeles police officer, but later admitted that was not true. He was arrested and charged with impersonating a peace officer, improper use of blue lights, and operating a vehicle with an ineligible license plate. Police also seized his SUV for potential forfeiture. According to investigators, the off-duty deputy who first encountered him wasn't the only one who may have been targeted. Harrodsburg police have since asked the public to come forward if they believe they were stopped by the suspect or received a fake parking citation. The case remains under review as officers work to determine whether additional victims exist.
Nobody would have thought. Nobody would have thought that was a parking citation. No one would have fucking thought that in a million years. Oh my God, nobody would have thought that. So is this guy fucked if he got a public defender? No. Funke says, do public defenders read the police report? Not. I mean, at times you will. Like, okay, yeah, this happened, but like, you're gonna watch the video and say that's obviously not what happened when you read it there. So it just all depends. Yes, Jeremy DeWitt. I remember Jeremy DeWitt, like all that shit started when I first started going. Yeah, Jeremy DeWitt's downfall, like he went back to prison actually for being a shitbag. So he's been like out and he's been back to prison and now he's been like back out again. Like Jeremy's been in and out of prison lately. So couldn't happen to a nicer guy from what I understand. So I still think that's hilarious when he went on Dr. Phil and he basically like fucking looked like a toolbox on Dr. Phil. That was hilarious. And then he went after he tried to sue Pete, like, and then there was like Chili. I remember Blue Bacon was covering Jeremy DeWitt and like ended up going on Dr. Phil with him. So yeah, it was very interesting. The whole Jeremy DeWitt saga. He's a little asshole who treated people like shit. And I'm glad that he went to prison. But that whole thing was crazy. And the way he would taunt everybody. Amon Rezu giving 5 subs. 10 subs total, chat. And then EDW for 5 more subs. I'm sorry, guys. I was busy working. I didn't see you guys down here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you give everybody the end tower a congrats? Yes, chat. Congrats on your towers. James, Erica, Iman, VTubing, Katie, and a job well done. But no, as far as what lights you're not allowed to have, it all depends on where you live. Every state's a little different, but generally speaking, it's going to be either blues and or red. You can't have blue and red. But some states, blue is the police color. So there we go. Oh, geez. All right, chat. Let's see what this does for us. Oof. So this is going to be... I'm going to do some, like... Elmer's glue to kind of flatten some of this shit out, I guess. Green is sometimes firefighting, yeah, but not normally. EDW Red for 5 more subs. Thank you. He is purple at some point. Yeah, purple and amber are traditionally like non-emergency lights. But yeah, let's see here. What was the one thing? Here's why you don't punch a cop. Let's see what this is.
unexpected turn when officers realize the man asking for help is actually a wanted suspect, sparking a chaotic brawl right in the station's premises. It's about 7:40 p.m. on July 25th, 2023, and this man, 30-year-old Benjamin Froschmeyer, is standing in the lobby of the Waukesha Police Department in Wisconsin.
Would you two rather no one give subs than me give one? Aww. That's not true. We care about you.
In a recent retail theft. And as she walks over with a detective, she has no clue how fast this is about to go sideways.
Hey, Benjamin. So, have you been to Woodman's lately?
Not lately. Why?
Not lately. Okay. So we actually have footage of you stealing some items from Woodman's. So you are under arrest at this time. So I have you turn around and place your hands behind your back.
I'm under arrest for coming in here for that?
Yes.
Nah, you don't have to wait. I gotta call my mother.
It's only going to be quick.
Hey, Brandon, call my mom. 262.
Find your back. Get your boy.
All the female cops. Wow, yeah, there we go, ladies. Girl power.
Get on the ground. Do it now.
For what? I can't.
Get on the ground.
You want to get changed? No. Let me call my mom.
Get on the ground.
You cannot do that.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Just have a taser on you. You're gonna get pepper sprayed. Get on the ground.
No.
Get on the ground.
Let me call my mom.
Wow. Let's be silly for one sub. Damn. They're putting the screws he's putting the screws to them. He's like, I'm going to do what I want.
While the officer's body cam doesn't catch everything Benjamin does, the department's surveillance cameras pick up the full picture. As the officer and detective try to detain him, Benjamin doesn't just bolt. He throws hands and fights both of them in a desperate attempt to get away. And as backup officers rush out to the front lawn, Benjamin still hasn't tapped out.
Put your hands behind your back! Get on the ground! Hands behind your back!
I can't breathe.
I need this wrist.
Don't touch that.
I need this wrist. Okay.
Why am I getting arrested?
302, we are 1080. If anyone else can slow down. Dude,
jeez.
you need an ambulance?
No, please.
We'll send an ambulance for him. He said something hurts.
Oh God, I was in sleepy mode the whole time. I have it.
All right, are you going to stop resisting now?
Oh my God, get an ambo for it. Me
Here
too.
too. We'll take a second ambo for an
You got
officer.
it.
Was struck in the face, bleeding, conscious.
I just wanted to call.
I just want to call my mom. Well, call her all you want when you go to jail, man.
I'm good.
All right, good hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go over with Michelle?
How many ambulances do you have coming?
2. Do we need a third?
Just need that.
We got 2 coming.
We got 2 coming.
Whose is this? I don't know.
That's Carly's. You think? Oh, maybe actually might be mine.
2?
No, I'm 58.
All right, let's get a search on him. Let me glove up real quick, and then we'll search him, and then you can glove up.
Okay.
What's your name, guy?
Let me guess he dies. Yeah.
Why can't you breathe? Huh? We can roll him to his side.
Yep.
Yeah. Roll him. Let's get these probes out.
Can I put gloves on?
Yep.
Or you guys good?
Who can take probes? Someone to glove up. We're gonna roll you on your side in just a second here.
I heard the I can't breathe part, Stabby. I heard the whole thing.
Here, get
I can't
get
believe
gloves and get a bag.
I'm Judge Floyd.
Cartridges right there.
How many times do you get popped?
I can't breathe.
I'm just gonna throw them right there. Yep. All right. Hold on. Let's get that one's not attached.
I think there's going to be 8.
Let me guess he dies, not this one.
Let's roll him to his side this way.
Ready, 1. Which way?
You can go that way. All right. Do not resist anymore.
What's my green to subs ratio on this? I don't know. But we're probably maxed out. Remember, there's only 800 subs here.
With anything.
that went a little bit sideways, didn't it?
Yep. Can you call my mother?
No, absolutely not.
Right now, why?
You're an adult.
Because you're an asshole.
I'm under guardianship.
Okay. You physically cannot arrest me without that being.
That's not. That's not how that works.
You're under arrest. Okay. You just punched a cop or 2 cops in the face.
I'm gonna sue you guys for this.
Okay, you do that. Get in
There's
line.
nothing to sue them for.
Oh, I've already won a few times against you.
Okay.
I don't think you have.
First.
Okay.
I don't think you
Let's go
have,
in the
buddy.
other direction. We'll check the other pocket. Once you guys are good.
I'm wrapping him out of this.
All right.
Yes, the women did
This is
not kill him.
excessive.
He's very base. He's very lucky. The female cops did not kill him. Yes, that is very fortunate for him.
I think that's someone inside. Do you mind just
Very based, slightly unbased.
Here, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Go inside of the officer first. You got 2 of them got jacked in the face by this dude. He's fine. He just said he wants an ambo.
It was not excessive.
You punched cops in the face.
I said I'm manic.
Okay.
Well, that's not an excuse, man.
There's plenty of people that are manic. That
And when I asked to quickly call my mother, you guys would not even let me.
Too bad. What, stand
Going
up?
off?
Yep. Stand up. 2, 3.
All right, stay kneeling.
Is he ready for the Olympics now? Yes. He's ready for prime time, chat.
What's your name again, guy? Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay.
Jess has it.
Until I call my mother.
That's not how that works, buddy.
Did we, I threw some taser probes over here. Did you guys grab those?
Yeah.
Did we count we got 8 of them in there?
Like 3 or
Does somebody have my taser?
Were you 2?
One in there.
No, that's 58.
Yeah, I gave 58.
They threw a taser away. Jesus.
They're all inside. You also technically tased me, so thanks.
I tased myself.
I
Too.
got tased.
Nah!
I went to that tickles.
Fucking tase themselves. What a
What are your
retard.
injuries, sir?
Retard alert.
Heart hurts.
Your heart hurts?
Friendly fire alert.
I said, no, I need to call my mother.
Okay. Well, even better, we have an ambulance for you. I don't see
Friendly
it.
fire alert.
He's got at least a wire going down here, so I don't know if
Yes, cop tasers do shoot serial number confetti. Yes,
it's anything, but
they do.
There goes Bobby.
he punched 2 cops in the face and then got tased several times and fell in the grass. Looks like
His heart hurts and
His heart hurt.
his heart hurts and he was complaining about breathing.
Did somebody already take a cop?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cops were.
It should be out. Did you count them all? I've got 7 out of 8. Oh, okay. There might be one more somewhere. Okay. Do you want to go up to the hospital?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got a cot coming, so you're going to take a seat on that. And I'd like my phone call to call my mother.
Okay, you're not getting any phone calls right now.
Duly noted. That is not acceptable.
Okay, neither is your behavior.
I got to call my folks.
Neither is your behavior.
You have to call them when this happens. All right, let's stand up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You don't have the legs. I'm sorry. All right. Well, then I'll lift you up. 1, 2, 3. It's a $14 retail theft. Then decided to go nuts. Oh, 15.
Yeah. We'll round up because there was some change in there.
Wow, yeah, $15. So yeah.
There's a cell phone in the lobby,
So-
like in between the 2 sets of doors. When we ran out the door, there's a phone in between the 2 sets of front doors. So there was.
We're double, so if you want, he can ride and I can drive behind. So you got your squad. All right. You're riding with fella.
While the injured officers get checked out back at the station, medics note that the detective has a cut to her lower lip, redness to her face and ear, and a 10-inch long scrape on her left forearm, while the other officer also has significant redness and swelling to the right side of her face and neck, as well as bruising and scratching to her arms. Meanwhile, Benjamin is taken to the hospital, where he just keeps repeating one particular demand.
Alright, I'm still waiting for you, folks. 28 under parental guardianship and more. You cannot do anything to me without contacting my folks.
Okay, well, you're under arrest.
As per the jurisdiction of the states. I even said that, and then they hit me in the head with a baton. Nobody did.
They're allowed to
I said
arrest
I'm
you.
schizophrenic. No one wanted to listen to that either.
I don't think they're
It doesn't matter.
because you punched them in the face.
I don't think we're trying to ask you any
Both
questions.
of them.
Well, call my folks.
No.
We'll get
I
there.
get one phone call and I get to call my folks due to this.
Okay.
Or they're gonna call them for me, and you guys are still gonna be in shit.
Okay.
Leave.
Yeah, you got probably 6 out of 8 phones.
Teaser probes.
Yep.
With a heartburn
Kramer
or
said
one
we got
session.
There's akin to 3 tasers.
Okay. 3 tasers.
What's your name, sir? Ben.
Ben,
hi, Ben, Dr.
Anderson.
I literally went in to complain about my neighbors, and then they're trying to arrest me for something I didn't do.
I'm betting they got proof you did, buddy.
Go figure. Pigs in this state. As per what's on my thing, you have to call my folks, though. It's on the record on there, and they won't even allow me to call them. So please call them and have them come here ASAP. Or they're going to have to deal with 7 lawyers. Not even playing.
7 Jewish lawyers, Chad.
They're guardians. They literally, you can't do to me without talking to my guardians first.
But you're in police custody, so.
You have to call them first. As per the jurisdiction of the state.
You without that, but I mean, so we'll definitely give them a
We'll
call.
let them know you're going to county jail. That's fine.
So for what? I didn't do shit. You guys assaulted me
punched 2
first.
cops in the
You
face.
assaulted me first.
Okay.
All right, there's us.
Fun Gussie, here's what happens. It never turns out that way. He's not going to listen to his mom. This is, if it's not this, it's, if you give a mouse a cookie, wait, it's not that. I need something else. No, that's not right. My mom didn't agree with me. And then he rees and screes and acts like a retard about something else. So no, calling his mom is just an excuse. Okay? They don't have to do it anyway because, that's not how that works. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. I doubt his mom is going to, be able to convince him, just take your arrest and go to jail. He's not going to do that. He wants, he thinks his mom can come save him is what he wants. And she could say, no, you can't arrest him. Remember, that's his thing. He thinks this is all get out of jail free card. So I get what you're getting at, but this is all just for him. This is all magic blankets that he thinks will protect him.
Solberg with Waukesha Police Department.
So,
hi, we are out with your son Benjamin. We're up at the hospital right now. He assaulted 2 police officers. Both of them are in the hospital. He got, he says his heart hurts, but he did get tased, so he's up here getting medically cleared, and then we'll be taking him to county jail. So he insisted we call you since you're guardian, so I wanted to let you know what was going on. He came in to report that, and they had enough to arrest him for a different offense. And then he, I don't know the exact details on what happened, but it was some form of him fleeing and him assaulting them. Yeah, he had stolen some stuff from a store.
No.
Any questions for mom?
I was just going to see if it's okay if I can.
Is it okay if the hospital staff treats him? Yes. Okay. They said please. And she said
I want
please.
to come in and see it for yourself.
He's not thrashing around or doing anything excessive. He's obviously angry that he's in handcuffs and doesn't think he did anything wrong, even though, like I said, 2 officers are in the hospital right now. It will be essentially we'll do a medical clearance, make sure he's okay, and then take him to county jail. He's in restraints at least, so that should help lessen what he can do if he gets agitated. But I mean, to be honest, we deal with mental illness multiple times every day, so unfortunately it's nothing new to us either. We do know that he has the mental illness and that you're guardians, etc., so we do understand that. Your mom would like you to know that she loves you and that she wants you to stay calm with us.
You guys assaulted me first.
Well, from here on out, let's try and stay calm.
Can I do that portion of it?
Forward.
Yeah, of course you can.
So-
There's a portion of me getting assaulted by.
So there you go. See, she says calm down, and now he's not calming down. I get what you're saying, Fun Gussie, but here's the problem: the cops can't work that way. We don't have that kind of time. And also remember, he thinks this is all get out of jail free cards. Like, this is the problem. You can't just do that. You can't do that. Like, we don't have time for this nonsense. You know, and you know, like, this guy, even without the mental illness, is still going to be an asshole. So, like, you got to think about that too. So, it's not going to work that way. They had to send 5 women out. I know. Well, that's a whole nother story. But I'm just pointing out, like, this guy is never gonna. There's never gonna be. Do you think you could tell this guy no? No, he sounds like a spoiled little asshole. I mean, I doubt he's ever heard the word no. He's never probably gonna be fine with that. But that's just how people like him are. If this wasn't at the police station, I'd feel differently. Well, you know. So, I don't know. I'm just telling you, usually with people like this, even I've seen these times where the cops really, like, they indulge and it doesn't change anything. So, it doesn't really help at the end of the day, I guess is my point. Just so you're aware, it doesn't change much. So, that's all I'm trying to say. So, let's keep going.
Are you a righty or a lefty?
I use both. I can't write very well. I'm shaking.
No, I was.
Oh, can you let go of your hands so I can get unlocked?
I'm locked up. I literally can't do it.
I'm locked up. Like,
Thank you. I'm not gonna do anything to anybody.
yeah, except watch him. He's gonna go roar.
Oh, please be careful. That wrist is bad. I can't see what you're doing. I can feel it though.
Okay.
Careful.
I'm gonna come do a chest
So.
X-ray.
I want my mother here before you do that.
Your mom's not coming.
Why not?
Because
why?
I told you so.
That's not a good excuse.
Okay, well, she's not coming.
See, and here's the thing, Fun Gussie. His mom's not coming, and look what happens. She said she's not coming, and now he's fucking spurging the fuck out like a little bitch. He's got mental health issues, but he's a bitch boy. He's a little bitch boy on top of it. Or maybe he was a little bitch boy regardless, and that kind of turns into, yeah. It just, the way this guy does it is not fair to anybody. Like, this guy, if this guy wasn't a mental health crisis, he'd probably have another reason to be an asshole. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. So, that's the other kind of thing here.
Do I get to talk to her?
Nope.
When do I?
Probably after you get out of county jail, or when you're in county jail, you can call her there.
Don't even treat me then.
Well, we have to treat you because you're in our custody, so you have to go to.
Yeah, and remember, he's already got a.
I don't care. You can refuse whatever you want. Then we'll just take you to county jail. That's fine.
But even after the officer talks to his mother, Benjamin only gets more aggressive.
When we all get there, you can't do anything. You got nothing left. With a bunch of women, you'll take down.
After being hit in the head, let that be on record too.
I'm ready. But I don't care.
Pigs never care about the people in need.
Research and stuff yet?
All I heard is someone in the hallways. I don't know. What's he look like?
Dude, there's a bunch of cops here. I don't know what you're going on about. You can see South Hampton.
I can't see.
Okay, cool.
I can hear you.
Nobody cares.
I can hear you. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna get you guys to your jobs too.
Sounds good.
If I had a nickel for all the times I heard that,
Oh, I'm not playing on
I'd have
this.
more money than here, that's for sure.
I'm not playing on this.
I'm
guys
sure you are
decided
playing on
first.
Okay.
Didn't read me my rights or anything.
They don't have to.
You should watch some more YouTube videos about the law.
I do
Because
all the time.
I can tell because you're very wrong.
Maybe less time standing
Oof.
downtown and more time researching.
I don't even go downtown.
Okay.
This isn't taking the body.
We're gonna assume you're telling the truth, like a good, trustworthy person would. And then if that's the case, if that's the case, then we're gonna have to make sure that you're safe.
You're always being polite. This dude's made fun of me every turn of the way. He was laughing in the police station too. I watched it. What's his name first?
I already told you it.
Say it again.
Officer Solberg, Solberg. I just spoke with your mother as you requested.
Yeah, you want being courteous.
Noticing,
I just
chat.
said we assume that you're telling us the truth.
Listen, you're not the one who's nice. This guy's being nicer than you are.
I don't care.
Of course you don't.
Just level.
Big.
Hey,
Ben, we understand that you're frustrated.
just level.
I like how the cops are like, "Hey, don't call us that." It's like, guys, he can call you a pig if he wants.
Okay, but we can't undo.
Listen to him cry about that. Hey, don't use that word. It's mean. It's like,
You're upset and you're making outlandish claims just because you want to make it a little extra work for us.
I do think that part's funny. He's like, "You're a pig," and they're like, "Hey, that's not nice, sir."
Okay. We can't let that stay consistent. Yeah. No, we're not gonna let that happen.
Ultimately, Benjamin was charged with felony battery threat to an officer ×2, resisting an officer causing injury ×2, misdemeanor resisting obstructing an officer ×2, disorderly conduct. He was eventually released on a $10,000 cash bond. After a 4-day trial, Benjamin was found guilty, but only on the misdemeanor charges. The jury ruled that he was legally insane during the felony offenses, meaning he couldn't be held criminally responsible for them. However,
Wow.
they determined that although he had a mental illness during the misdemeanor offenses, he still understood that what he was doing was wrong, so he could be held accountable. In the end, Benjamin was committed to the Mendota Mental Health Institute for 9 years and given 2 years of probation. If he violates that probation, he'll have to serve 9 months in jail. Looking to up your style
serving
for
9 months
holidays?
in jail
Head over
after
to
9 years in the
codepcam.com.
nut hut. Wow. 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 So yeah, he's 9 years in the mental hospital. I'm sure he'd change his mind about that if he knew that was coming. Woo, buddy. Wow. It's probably not something he thought it was going to happen. What's the longest sentence? Life in prison. It's probably the longest sentence, life in prison without parole, as a possible sentence. You know, like when you're up against like aggravated murder. But yeah, whoa, man, that's a rough one. 9 years in prison. Ooh, maybe they meant 9 months. I don't know, but damn. But if he's that crazy, he's committing felonies. I don't think so. I think he got NGRI'd on the felonies. The court did an NGRI and said, okay, fine, you're committed. So it's like, well, have fun with that. So, did you get the brother off? Well, the guy who's facing life without parole? No, well, he got 3 years. So yeah, I consider that a pretty good deal for a guy who didn't do, and being involved in a murder. Still kind of proud of that outcome. 9 years for $25. No, it's 9 years for $15. You feel like the cops are retarded, the female cops? Like, I don't see any problem with saying that. It's true. Yeah. Those women were chit-chatting and having a joke and a smoke, and, that's kind of a common thing with female cops. They're not ready when it kicks off. Like, that's a very common thread. So... What is the exchange rate for years to the $15? I mean, I don't know, but remember, he got NGRI'd on the felony, so he still has to go for a while. Like, people don't want you out in society if you're fucking running around attacking cops and you can't control your shit. So, I don't feel bad for him. Not at all. Not at all. So, that is okay. This one I thought like we're gonna watch this one and then I guess we're gonna see what else is going on right now. But this is this one's the lady caught giving a hand job on an
July
airplane.
19th,
So I don't know what this is. Let's see.
2025, officers responded to the Sarasota Bradenton International Airport after report was made by a flight attendant who stated that multiple juvenile passengers, along with their mother, witnessed 2 adult passengers engaging in sexual activity during the flight.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, he said.
Multiple people. Oh, Jesus, buddy.
He said that passengers probably was having like sexual intercourse on the plane.
Who's he?
My supervisor, they got a call.
Oh, they got a call
needed-
from the.
Yeah,
Oh.
when I was coming in.
So
So they got a call ahead of time that it's coming in.
So he
Wow.
said I need to come to the gate.
The skinny DB
Oh,
Prince.
but they're not here yet.
They about to land.
Oh, okay.
They went like
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
Group 126 AD thought this was the appropriate place to, jack off her boyfriend or husband, whoever he is. A lot of customers complained. We tried to get her to just like sit up and pass her seatbelt to avoid with a lot of kids back there. So we tried to not make any big issue about it, but they continued. So,
Were there any children around them?
yeah, the family, they're in 26 AD. The kids in 27.
Did you actually see it? I just need you to write it down for me what you saw.
Yeah. And then lady with her kid.
He's like, this is what happens to my boyfriend and I all the time when we're at the McDonald's.
Hey, are these them?
Hey, are those them? That was them?
Why didn't you tell
Hold
him
up,
that
we
was
gotta talk to
them?
you guys.
Okay.
What happened on the plane?
Laying down? What do you mean? I was.
Bitch, nobody believes you.
Okay, so it was reported that you both were having sex acts on board.
We were having. I'm sorry. What?
Sex on board. So they were recorded by the captain. So it is unacceptable you do that on board.
We
Especially, have sex.
We
I don't know, but that's why they were reported.
They'll consider handy sex,
So,
chat.
I was sleeping on him for half of the flight.
I slept the entire plane. How so why the in-flight reported that even as you guys saw having sex?
I mean, I laid on him for half of the flight while we were sleeping. My daughters.
Your girls are right there.
My daughters were right behind me.
All right, so.
Like really?
All right, that's why I was like a shock. No, I'm shocked as well. Their daughters are right behind.
It's a full plane.
All right. Were you addressing anybody at the staff? Were you coming on board?
Well, I what? I'm sorry, say that again?
Were you addressed in any way?
I was
dressed? No, I wasn't.
I was laying down at one point, and the stewardess from the front, the male, said, "Excuse me, ma'am, you have to turn around and put your seatbelt on." But I was like in fetal position, like laying down, like actually sleeping.
Sounds like you're blowing them
That's the only
instead.
thing, and he was like really, really rude about it.
Basically was asleep. I never watched the movie. I never turned on the TV. I was asleep.
The only thing that I can think of was that male stewardess when I was laying down and he came over and was super rude and was like, "Turn around and put your seatbelt on." He was sleeping. I was like, I had my legs up, like almost like a fetal position, like, and he had his arm wrapped around me, and that was it. I mean, we didn't have any like blankets or anything. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I don't understand how this is happening. Well, that was why they reported as a PSA had to follow up with you guys because I pointed to what they said that any kind of like that
I completely understand that. And listen, if I was going to do that, I wouldn't do it right behind me. My teenage daughters.
It makes sense to get those stuff. I just want to make sure that was wrong. That's the reason I told you off. That's fine.
This is fucking creepy.
I was actually telling them, like, this was the most rudest.
All right, so I'm going to follow up with that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is insane. Oh, mother.
Let's go out to our office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I do, okay.
So we're gonna get.
Can I take my children?
He's going to stay with
Welcome to Scandinavian Prudeville. Population U, bitch.
They're coming with us. We're all going to end up in the same office downstairs.
Oh no,
Just
chat.
to be away and not in front of everybody.
They're going away.
We're just talking. There's really nothing to be humiliated.
Yeah, smell her hand, officer.
I mean, I don't know what's going on. We were just asked to come and talk to you guys, so we're going to talk to you guys privately. You know.
Okay.
They want to talk to you.
Okay. Hi.
What did you see happening?
Okay. When we was the pick up, she was jerking up on him, and I come with my kid, one 11 years old and another 14 years old, and she was watching that my kid was watching on them, and she didn't stop, and I was like. I didn't.
It's like they were making babies, and the baby looked at me.
Was like, what
Give
was
your
it?
identification.
Him, he.
Okay. Okay, just you want to step over here so we're out of the way.
She sounds like Ralphie on
The only thing is that I
Ralph
don't know
Wiggum
that
on The
she
Simpsons.
knows at
They're
the
making
fact
babies,
that
and one of the
I-
babies looked at me.
The
Like,
kind of thing saw them too.
I know.
Are you able to read my handwriting?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did you actually see his sexual organs or anything, or?
We couldn't see any sexual organs because it was the way it was angled in there. It was a little hard to see, but I did see.
Did you ask him to stop?
We're trying not to because that way if we did, we were going to cause a problem, and it was early in the flight, so we had about an extra hour and a half, I want to say, of the flight. So
they wanted to make their flight, so they didn't want to interfere.
that's a good question. She's going to know a little bit more than I did. We were just.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
We made multiple ones, and I was the only one that saw motion. So that was the best action I saw.
So with her head in his lap, not her hand?
Straight in the lap. Obviously.
Was there a blanket or anything?
Nope.
No. Wow.
That's why I was able to get you up and down, but I couldn't see any action.
Yeah.
So I just
Can you just put give your ID so I can just take a picture of it?
All right. Basically, because of the information provided, obviously we have to talk to you guys separately and go from there. Basically, clearly there's people around you guys, and I don't know what's being said over there, but we have to talk to them, figure out if they say something that might cause you guys to be under arrest, and you guys might end up under arrest. If they don't say anything, I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying we're talking to them. They're going to talk to them as well, and then eventually it's going to come up to whatever they believe so. That's all I'm saying. Like, whoever was around you. Okay.
You want to tell me what happened on the plane?
You thought there was a sorry the standing. I'm sorry.
The girl sat behind us. We asked them if they wanted to be in front of us so we could see them. They said no.
So, sorry about that.
Hello? Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Shit, I need my square. Where's that at? Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I have one. I have them in the cell. Bye. Yep. Okay. Bye. All right, go ahead. We joked around for a little bit before we got on the plane. Before we left. I slowly started to pass out. I leaned on the window side with the window thing down. My wife obviously was on my shoulder. And then eventually her head was on my lap, almost probably the entire flight until the gentleman woke us up. and asked him to get up, seat straight, et cetera, et cetera. I was asleep almost the entire flight. I never watched TV. I never engaged with anybody. I was up all night and I drove us to the airport.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, I just want to put the handcuff on you.
Why?
I'm not quite sure he's the arresting officer. If there's he's the investigating officer.
What's going on?
Yeah. So, again,
just don't fucking lie to him. Tell him what's happening.
I
Jesus
wasn't
Christ.
there prior to whatever conversation you guys have with them over there. I'm just walking with you guys to get you guys.
We talked to all you guys at the same time, though.
I was talking to their flight attendant, so I don't know what was said outside prior to me coming to you guys. So as of right now, you guys are being detained. Whatever investigation he does.
Are being arrested right now?
Detained.
Yes.
I don't even know what that
Detained
means.
means that you're in our custody until whatever investigation needs to be done is done.
What is going on right now?
What's that?
So my heart is like beating out of my chest.
Well,
It sounds sexy, lady.
Okay.
there are reports on the plane that you were performing sexual acts with your husband on the plane in public.
We weren't doing that. I was like,
Not what we
sleeping all over
heard.
him, yes, and we were like giggling and joking when we first got there because it was such a shit show of a morning. But I slept on him almost the entire time.
I'm
And
sure
then
you
when
slept on
the
him.
flight attendant said, "Turn around and put your seatbelt on." Like I sat up, and then he remained sleeping, and then laid on me for a little bit, and then that was it. Like this.
So again,
I wouldn't do anything with my children right there. Like this is insane.
We have to do the investigation.
No, I mean,
so
I
right now, you guys are
understand that,
detained
but, like,
until
this
the
is
full
insane.
investigation is done.
So right now we're getting statements from other people, witnesses,
Yeah.
and then we'll sort it out. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Your kids are good. They're outside.
We're outside.
Okay. Right in front.
This is fucking insane. This is insane.
I mean, trying to give a handy on an airplane is kind of insane. But hey.
So like, what happened?
Again, it falls down into whatever.
So it's like their word against ours. Like they say. we
Pretty
did
much.
something and we said we didn't.
I can't tell you exactly what he's going to do, but we just have to rely on what information is being provided. Again, we're doing an investigation on it, and then goes.
Just quit lying to her and tell her what you're doing.
That's all I can tell you right now.
Just quit lying and tell them what you're
Sworn
doing.
Statements from all witnesses. Officers arrested the couple involved. However, all charges were later dropped.
Well, the gay stewardess is like, "Can I join?" They're probably like, "No," and he's like, "Bitches." So what was she doing? She's probably jerking his gherkin on the plane. The problem is, I don't know how you prove it. So, no. Teacher shows up at a home, meets
on April 9th, 2025.
There we go.
Police conducted an undercover online sting.
Stop
that
judging
led to
you.
the arrest of a
I'll judge you as
substitute
much
teacher,
as I
Patrick
want,
Martinez,
sir.
Who was later interviewed by officers regarding allegations involving a minor.
Hello again, Ms. Martinez. Hey. Yeah. Are you cuffed? No. Oh, okay. You could sit down right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a search warrant. So here's your phone. So what that search warrant's saying is it's just compelling you to use your biometrics to open up your phone, okay? So that's gonna be the fingerprint or your face. So here's your phone.
Thank you very much. Can I mention anything else?
Of course.
What's up, man? Well, two things. Am I ever gonna get a lawyer to talk to you? And are you guys gonna be able to take in like who was able to hack into my account or all my accounts that were prior to?
Nobody buys that
yes,
excuse,
you'll
dude.
Get a lawyer at some point. I don't arrange you guys with that. You know what I mean? As far as like stuff for that, like hacking your phone and stuff. Yeah, but like in order to do that, I need to be able to speak to you. And you've already invoked your right to silence, and I understand that. I'm happy to hear it, dude. Believe me, be happy to hear it. There's always like I'd love to hear. There's always two sides to an equation, right? Like always, and all we're trying to do is find the truth here. That's it, right? We're not trying to come after you or anything. But
yes, you are.
We'd be happy to, absolutely happy to. Okay, but we do have to re-Mirandize you for that. Okay, are you okay with that?
I'm so confused, sir. Please forgive me.
Okay.
I'm not used to any of this. And a lot just clearly has gone on, and a lot of not knowing about what to do about it.
Okay. So we'd be happy to speak to you, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what that means when you say that you have to redo the rights or.
So because you're not free to leave, you're in a jail, right?
Right.
So per Miranda, anytime you're speaking to a law enforcement officer and it does not feel that you are free to leave, we have to read you Miranda. That's the rule, okay? So you're obviously you ain't getting out of here, right? Yeah, this is uncomfortable, not cool, right? So as a result, we have to read you Miranda. That's Supreme Court case law.
Okay.
Okay? So we'd be happy to speak to you. Do you have your card?
No, I don't have my card. Do you?
Yeah. Just keep
I'll grab your card.
Back here. Oh, shit.
Careful with that.
There you go.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you again, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
I'm not lying when I say this, but I don't. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah. Let's go through them one by one.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to not talk to us, right? Okay.
Okay. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much all of them.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so like, what would I don't understand like what my place
I didn't
is
notice.
if
Oh.
I'm even allowed to or should or not.
What about his right to a lawyer?
Here's the thing. All we know is one side of this right now.
Yeah.
Right? That's all we know. I'd be happy to hear the other. Because in the end, dude, like, we're not trying to.
Fuck, I ruined that. God damn it. He's got all crooked, chat. Shit.
Situation and keep the community safe. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
fuck me, dude.
So.
I don't mind talking to you guys at all.
Okay.
I just don't want to get myself in more trouble because it seems like already for everything that I've already done, keep myself out of that.
Well,
That's
all we have is one side of the situation right now, right, bro? So talk to us. Tell us what's up.
Okay, I have no idea why I got charged with sexual penetration of a minor.
Okay.
Attempted.
Oh, well, either way, still. I have not been well for a while. There's a lot that's going on in my life. You know, I have
Still, don't tell the cops.
Cases that are supposed to come up. One that just got made to my attention again the other day, which I don't know. It's a thing trying to sue me because it could. It's just a long mess.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was trying to meet up with a friend who then.
It just happened to be like a 12-year-old.
Situation, right? That friend. He started throwing at me, and it's in there. It says it right there. And all these things about a child and stuff. And I just played along with it. I was like, okay, sure, buddy. And I should have called you guys right away, which was my plan, but my phone's not working too well. And since when it got hacked, I don't know when.
It was working well enough for you to talk to your buddy about fucking kids.
Because I won't let me go back into them. And I went to that night before I was at Best Buy getting a new phone so I could use it to contact people.
Okay. Okay. So you have proof that your phone was hacked.
Yeah.
Okay. Where would that proof be at in your phone?
It'd be either in my email. I tried to get it from T-Mobile and Metro PCS, who refused to help me both days, or the same day.
And what is it in your email that's stating that your phone got hacked?
I lost access to all my information. Like I really started changing my numbers and pulled my number and my email, like my second. What is it?
And who was the email from? Because we're
one was from Amazon.
It was from Amazon?
Yeah. And then the other one was from Discord that was on that there.
Okay. On Discord.
Oh, Discord.
I don't use Discord.
Wow, surprised.
Yeah, I got an email that's saying that my phone number was pulled from the two-factor authentication thing.
Jesus Christ, makes me want to nuke Discord at
Meaning that
this
someone
point.
else has somehow weaseled their way in there,
And
right?
same with Amazon, when I tried to get into that, it wouldn't let me at all. They said that they would call me back the next day, which they never have. Wow.
Okay. Okay. So in order for us to like do a really deep dive on your phone, and I want to find that information for you, okay? But to make it a lot easier for us to find that information, we need the PIN to your phone. Are you willing to provide us the PIN to your phone? Because it's already unlocked, yes, but in order to do a full forensic, what's called a forensic extraction, okay, totally up to you, dude. You don't have to give it to us. It's totally up to you.
So there is this whole thing happening with these landlords I was renting from in Chimayo, okay?
Okay.
It's a whole nightmare. That's where I think my stuff got hacked from.
Okay.
All my proof, the only proof I have to prove me in the right of what they're saying against me is on that phone, is on my camera roll.
Okay, okay.
So I'm just worried now that all of this has to do with that.
Okay, well, we will, I'm happy to look into that, bro, like 100%. But in order to really do a full dive on this, I need to PIN to your phone. So can you give us that so we can extract full amount of data from this to go into all of that stuff about your phone being hacked? And if it's potentially like a landlord's or a bad relationship with a landlord-tenant dispute that resulted in this, you know what I mean?
I just don't know how it would help you from my phone. Well,
So I can tell you why right here, okay? So right now we have your phone biometrically unlocked, okay? On Androids, all right, the only way to pull all of the data from a phone is to use a PIN, okay? We can get some, but we don't get all in a forensically sound manner, okay? So, but if you give me your PIN to your phone, I'm able to extract all of the data to ensure that I have everything that you're speaking to me about right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to get myself into these messes, but guys, I don't know what to do. I'd rather have a lawyer here, or somebody that's gonna actually be on my side with this.
Okay.
That's the right answer.
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just like.
You should
now
be
I
afraid of a
feel
lot
like
of
I'm
things
going
right
back
now.
into a complete horrifying corner.
Okay. So you've asked for a lawyer, so we
No.
can't talk to you. Like, if you want to talk to us, you can do. But that's the rules that we have to follow, which that's a constitutional right.
Just like the other day, man.
Like but I'm happy to speak to you. Okay, brother?
Yeah, but I don't know what good that's gonna do to me right now.
Well, the truth will set you free, my friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're trying to find here is the truth. So if you have nothing to hide, good on you, bro. But we need to know that stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were saying you're hacked and stuff, and then
We've got to be
this
able
and then.
to find that out for you. You know what I mean? I'm not out to just put people in prison, dude. That's
But
the
you
last
are.
thing I wanna fucking do. I don't like taking people's freedom away. It's a very big thing to do that, right? It's not fun. It's not cool, right? I am a constitutionalist through and through, bro.
No, you're not.
You know?
No, you're not. Let's be real. Let's be real. You're not. Yeah, if the truth is he's a pedo, you're not gonna let him go.
And I have nothing to hide. I'm not afraid of anything except just the fact of where I am and what the charges are behind me being here now.
Okay. So what would you like to do, my friend?
I don't really have any options here, do I?
Well, we'd love to hear your side of this situation. Okay? In order to get to the bottom of it, getting the PIN to your phone would be important because we can verify everything you say on your phone, right? Like, it'll verify everything you tell us, okay? Because all we have is one side of an equation right now. You know?
I don't understand most of this.
Okay.
Well.
When do I get to see an attorney?
Probably at your first arraignment.
Yeah.
When is that?
When you go to court.
It'll be soon.
It depends on when the deal
Yeah,
takes you.
we don't set that up, dude. That's.
He's so close, chat.
So do you want to not speak to us anymore? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what the best thing for me to do right now is, man. I'm really trying to.
It's up to you. All I can tell you is like what we would like to see out of this, and that is the truth. That's it.
No, you don't.
Okay, but it's totally up to you, bro. Like that's the thing.
I love how they do this and they act like it's not a big deal,
So
but
how
they're
do you
literally
need my
manipulating
hand to get
people.
into what you need to see? Didn't you
So-
say it was just on Signal, right?
Because in a forensically sound manner, okay, there's something called full backup encryption, full disk encryption, okay? So I can only pull in a forensically sound manner, right? I can look at the phone, sure, okay? But in order to do full data.
To make
I
the
can
evidence
confirm, yes,
stick.
this is true and accurate. I have to extract it in a forensically sound manner using forensic software, okay? In order to pull that data.
This is all
getting the
mind
phone
fuck
is
to
the-
him.
Is the way to do it, okay? But it's up to you, dude. And I'm kind of on shaky ground right now because I don't know if you actually want to talk to us or not. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, this is
I
all
wanna get to the truth.
manipulation.
That's the number
Yeah.
one thing.
Listen, guys, I'm really sorry. I've been played by so many people, including law enforcement, for a long time.
Okay,
And you guys scare the hell out of me.
Okay.
I'm not.
okay.
something keeps telling me that this is more to what is visible, and I don't know what to do with that. But it doesn't make me feel very secure. Okay. It feels like you guys are trying to sideline me.
Yes, they are.
Well,
I don't know what you
think
mean.
about it. We're working with the information we have right now. That's
Yes,
all I know.
they're trying
You
to
know,
fuck you
oh,
over,
yeah.
buddy.
And to be fair, like the information doesn't look that good, right? But if there's more to it, like I'd love to hear it, bro.
Maybe there's
I'm
more
sorry,
to it.
guys.
I'd love to
I'm
hear
sorry,
it. No, they
my
wouldn't.
heart's hurting. I don't even know what to say.
Okay. So would you like us to leave?
Yes.
It's the ball's in your court, my friend.
Yeah.
This is a decision point for you, and it's a pretty big decision, to be fair. It's a very big one, you know? Because I'd love to find out the totality of this situation. And the totality of
Holy
the
shit.
circumstances and dive into those. Honestly, on your behalf too, you know, to find the truth. But the ball's in your court to do that.
I still don't know what that means. What you
It
mean by
means
that?
you have to make the decision on whether you're gonna speak to us or not.
Yeah, this
And
is.
tell us what's going on.
I did tell you.
All I know is that there's some landlord-tenant dispute going on. Do you think that may have caused your phone to be hacked? And the evidence is gonna be on that phone, but you think you're unwilling to provide the PIN code for this phone, so I can dive into that.
All right, chat. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ.
That doesn't seem like
10 out of 10 on the
100%
manipulation
full
here.
cooperation in my book, right? And I'm not trying to come at you here. I'm just telling you from our perspective what that is. Now, you have to make the decision whether to be full and open and cooperative with us. You know what I mean? That's how the ball's in your court, dude.
I just want somebody like present with me that I know
Okay.
on my court.
Okay. So you're asking for an attorney?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those are your copies.
Okay. Fungusy, if he didn't talk to the cops, me not having a lot to work with is helpful because that means a prosecutor doesn't have much to work with. So yes, that's the important thing.
What that is the return of service. That we just give that to you. So that's just what we took and we sent it back to the court. All right. All done.
A couple days later, a parent came forward revealing that his 9-year-old daughter had also encountered concerning behavior from the
Jesus
suspect.
Christ.
The new information could potentially result in additional charges.
Friday, this email came in at 6 o'clock from the headmaster at the school.
You don't have to feel bad for him, but feel bad this could be you. This could be you as the bigger issue.
So I went immediately to Santa Fe, New Mexican website, saw his picture. I recognized him right away.
Santa Fe, oh, New
We know
Mexico,
him,
okay.
Sean. And but I was at home at the time, so I immediately looked at my wife, Karen. I said, "Hey, we need to talk to June about this." She read the article in the newspaper, and then she asked June, "Hey, you know this man? Do you recognize this man?" My daughter is 9. She has been at school for 2 years. She said, "I want to talk to mommy alone." I left the room. She had a conversation. My wife had a conversation with June, and she literally just said 2 things. She said that during one aftercare, and I don't know when it was because she is not in aftercare all the time. She might have been in aftercare probably 2 to 3 times over the course of 2 years. Thank God. So she said in passing, one aftercare, he asked her for her phone number, if she knew it. She doesn't have a phone number. She doesn't have a cell phone, nothing.
Okay.
And then the other question was, do you know how you were born?
Do you know how you were born?
Yes. Which
Oh,
Carol was
Jesus.
like, did he ask like, do you know when you were born? And she was like, no. Do you know how you were born?
Okay.
Which, of course, I think that's a sexual question to ask, anyone. Like that's like very bizarre question. So she didn't want to talk to me about it. And that night, Friday night I went to bed, and then Saturday morning I texted Mary. Mary is a friend of mine from the DA.
Okay.
She has a kid in our class. Okay. And I said, what should I do? Like, this guy is asking questions. I don't think anything happened with her and him. I don't know for sure. Like, no one knows for sure, but but my gut says no. But like, of course, I go back to my dad and my grandfather as like law enforcement reports, trying to figure out like what type of person this is, building a case, whatever, right? So that's why she gave me your information.
Mary did?
Mary. And that's why I reached out to you.
Okay.
Since that has happened, I've had a pretty extensive meeting yesterday with the head of school and the entire school. He was there, the headmaster was there, and several of his underlings and a lot of the board.
The staff?
Yeah, and parents from grades 1 through 3. And I will say that, like, there are two things that kind of came out of that meeting. One, the background check on this guy, and
probably wasn't the best.
Non-discriminatory hiring practices is interesting when it comes to kids. There's a lot of like gray area that he really, the head couldn't really answer in terms of like if he knew there were priors, if he didn't know there were priors. He has no record of like references to hire. This is obviously separate from this case that we're talking about. But the other big thing that I want to talk to you about and see if I can get information.
Okay.
Apparently there was a call placed with the Santa Fe Police Department on April 9th to the school.
Of this year?
Yes, to the school.
Okay.
Alerting them that there was an arrest made and alerting and confirming with the school that Sean was an employee there. And on that call, Rio yesterday admitted in the room that they were informed of the charges. Now, it was 9 days later, after the news broke in the paper, that the parents were informed. So we were not like us as a collective of the school. We were not informed until after the New Mexican broke the news in the paper.
Okay.
And at 6 o'clock on, I think it was the 18th was Friday. Yeah. So,
SB sellers for one sub.
To the person, this is a small town. Like we see everyone all over the place, and I was very upset that the parents weren't alerted immediately. If the police department is alerting the school that this guy was picked up on a child charge, it's just, for me, it's upsetting.
Right.
There's like 9 days of silence from a school that we paid money to go.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. So I'm not sure on which one of my fellow detectives contacted the school because I was very busy that day with the paperwork and stuff, and I was like doing the sorry, man. I'm busy doing the paperwork for him, obviously. But I know when my guys were doing kind of like just the open source, kind of doing a little bit of background checks on him once we had him ID'd and everything. I don't want to say something incorrect, but I'm pretty sure one of my detectives, I'll have to see who it was.
Yeah, they get reimbursed to you guys if they don't go away.
But that's kind of how we do it on our end, obviously, because
sellers for one sub, EDW for a sub. Thank you guys.
And obviously not for Rio, but
right.
Let's see if there's any other.
Kind of a protocol, and whenever there's someone who's in like the.
There's nothing else for this guy. Okay, well, that was it. Okay, I'm kind of curious. This guy looks like a fucking cop, though. That guy looks like a cop. It's very fucking weird. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Oh, Razor Fist is still going. Okay. Haslin Took. Because it's Tabernacle. I don't understand these lolcow. Like, are these part of the lolcow live thing or what? Because I don't understand who all these people are. You think like Keemstar would go after him, but okay. Experts still going live. Rich, May Tevin. You betcha. Chrissy Mayer's live. Greg Gutfeld's live. Let's see where he's at with this.
We're in.
I think he's in the Kalina Tech building. I think. Let me figure out.
Assured destruction.
Oh, he's in the CIA server.
Yes.
This is actually like one of the easier missions.
Razor Fist. We all glow in here.
It's one of the easier missions in the
When you
game.
join the CIA, You'll glow too.
SB Sellers with 50 gifts. Thank you for 50 subs.
So far-fetched, it's a fucking bird night.
What? That has to be new.
Thank you
Or
very much.
newer than
Yes, you'll glow
first
too,
edition.
Schizzos. Timu
My
Sticks is
knowledge
terrible
of
at video
Pokemon
games. I mean, we
stops
could
at
play this game. It'd be fun. We could
1999.
do that in a minute.
Same.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
that's
you'll
worth
glow too down here. EDW Raptor for 10 subs. Oh, he's gonna fail at it for an hour.
Shut up,
this
weeb.
is not the hardest
We
level
need to
in
make a
Splinter
Trump
Cell.
AI chat of that.
The Georgia Presidential Palace
Fucking
second time
weeb.
around is the hardest. I mean, it's the last level, and it's
I'll go
only
home
hard
and
at the end
I'll
when you have
fucking
to kill all the
I'll
mercenaries.
do it right now.
I mean, maybe the slaughterhouse when you're in Burma.
Widow's Bite,
I'd
That's
say
tough.
this is a guy who just
but
put out a Japanese language video.
This is not the hardest level here. This is not the hardest level at all. I mean, God, he's already too God, he's fucking slow. The Georgian, like, yeah, God, this is so slow, man. He's been doing this for 3 hours. And okay, so he does the training level. Okay, he does the police station. He does the Georgia Defense Ministry. Yes, I am so autistic. I know where the fuck I'm going in this game. Okay, he's still in the police station. God, how long did he fuck around at the police station? Jesus, man. So level 2. He goes out to the oil rig next. He fucks around on that pretty quick. And then he's, yeah, goddamn. This is like fucking easy peasy, lemon squeezy. God, he's fucking slow. Then he directed with Ted subs. Yeah, I heard about them talking about Nick Fuentes on Joe Rogan, but it's like, yeah. I've never played Splinter Cell. I didn't expect to be Sean to be a big fan of it. Dude, Splinter Cell, like, I had an Xbox in 2001. That came out, that was a direct competitor to fucking Metal Gear. And this is actual, like, tactical stealth shit. Fuck, we'll play some Splinter Cell right now. I'll play Chaos Theory where you get to run around with a fucking knife and shit. But yeah, this is not that fucking hard. Boomer Sean dulling the fist. I open and redeem my gamertisms. Well, hey, it's not like what are you fucking doing? Just go after the guards! God damn! This is not hard. Afton, how you doing for 5 subs? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Even though you got a Steelers hat on, I'm like, I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. Siphon Filter was fun, yeah. But no, Metal Gear Solid and Splinter Cell are different things. But Splinter Cell's a lot more realistic. Metal Gear's, you know, you got like fucking weird like Fox dying and fucking big boss mamas and shit. Splinter Cell's just like, I'm killing fucking terrorists. Like, Splinter Cell is fucking based. Now, I mean, like, there is some issues with it where basically it glorifies the NSA, and you're like, wait, what? I don't know if I like that part of it. And nobody really does. But that is a part of the game where basically you support the national security establishment, and you're like, wait, what? Are we going to get a naked Sean tonight? No. Telling me a psychic dude who isn't flies isn't real? Yeah, I'm sorry. I really hope someone dumps their stream to Sean so all these ungifted gifts get sucked up. Stephen Cooper for 20 subs. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Jeez. No, but this is like fucking. It's not hard, man. I don't know why fucking Razorfist is fucking around with it. This is like an easy fucking map. It's not hard. You have a lot of less lethal. You could pick up even more less lethal in the CIA building. Yeah, it sucks you can't kill anybody, but it's relatively not hard to pass this level. Like, I'm serious. It's a pretty easy level to do. And especially the way he went, he kind of skipped ahead. He skipped ahead pretty far. If I do say so myself. And there we go, chat. We had to plug that up. No, there's no naked snake. We have respect at this channel. So no, we're not tonight. All right, chat. The NSA is good. They protect our freedoms. Yeah, well. And they're not creeping on their fucking girlfriends and shit. I remember when that all happened to the NSA. The other guys doing what they called Lovint, where they were creeping on fucking girls and shit. You're like, that's bad. Oh, wow, chat. These have dried up rather nicely. Check these out. There we go. That's pretty good. My neighbor's car started. I think that's them. Anyways, chat, these are drying up pretty nicely. So we'll work on that another day. Bringing punish Sean, yes. You have no gift, yes. Or you're above the third echelon, which is beyond any security establishment. Well, like plugging it up. Whoa, buddy. Yeah. Do it for the fans, Sean. No, I'm not going to do it. Oh. Is this Razor Fist? Yeah. Your parents didn't like the bouncing boobies in Dead or Alive? Yeah, well. I mean, really, this is like a pretty easy fucking level. Is he save scumming it? Is he save scumming this shit? I mean, there are guys at the top of the stairs. Yeah, you fucking doop. What is he doing? What's going on here? Let's fucking print. I need to hear him.
Was telling Hispanics that illegals are deporting themselves at an accelerated rate.
Yeah.
We are winning.
Let's not figure this out. Yes, look around.
Well, we're not allowed to talk about that because in order to be cranky at Trump and say he's
go,
pretend that his numbers are lower than Biden's and Obama's, when in actuality they are well in advance of them. When you count self-deportations,
get
which,
him.
as I pointed out, are in fact the main event.
Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
if you're allowed to knock people out on this. Any agency fatalities will result in mission failure.
I mean,
But
fuck
don't
it.
think knocking
Yeah, you
people
know
out
what?
counts.
We're gonna fucking. I don't know. Thinking about playing it right now. So. You know, clue this game, but this guy sucks balls. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, Chad. I'm fucking tired. And you know what? This is like fucking apparently. God damn, the glue is fucking eating the shit out of this tonight. And normally it hasn't been, so. I guess we're going to take it. I'm going to end it here. It's midnight. So. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do about that. Let's see if we can do. Let's see what we could do here. I'm going to try to play some fucking Splinter Cell. Okay. All right, chat. I'll be right back. All right, chat. I'm back. Here we go. Hold on. Let me set this up so you guys can watch. All right, here we go. Bye, Has Chick. All right. Let me open this up. Hold on. Fine. All right, hold on, chat. Here we go. All right, hold on. Why does damn it? It crashed on me. Hold on. All right, here, share screen. Oh, come on, you fuckers. Oh, I need to do that fucking thing. Hold on, chat. I need to put it in the game different mode. Here we go. Okay. Big picture mode is what I needed. Here we go, chat. Where is it? I think this is it. Chat. Hold on. All right, chat. Hold. Here we go. All right, here we go. How is this not letting me in here? Hold on. Library. Let's go back to this Splinter Cell. Here we go.
Anthony Rosenbagel.
Resume.
Are there any contemporary actors under 45 who could see being good noir protect?
Oh, come on. It's not letting me
I feel
fucking
like
over.
if the right wanted.
Damn it.
And in ultra true noir is untapped.
Yeah, it's tough. I think we have.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, chat. I got to fix something. Give me a second. I think I know what I need to do. Settings. Make this windowed. Maybe that'll be my issue. Graphics. Well, just let me do it. Come on. Can I not? Will this not let me do it? Okay, I don't know what's going on, guys, because it won't let me do. It won't let me window it. Do you guys know what I need to do that? Like, okay, Edward, please stop. I don't need the alt. I don't. Alt tabbing doesn't help me because as soon as I alt tab, it disappears off the list of things in StreamYard, sleazy. So no, alt tabbing is not helping. And guys, please, not. I don't need the melanated comments right now. Please, like, be for real or not help. Because I don't need the melanation right this second. This is not. Okay, normally using just this works. I don't know why it's not working here. I'm sure OBS could come in handy, I guess. I'll try that. No, there's no windowed setting in the game. If there was, I would have tried that already. You know what? I guess we'll try fucking OBS because nothing else works. So Alt Enter is what you're looking for, I think. All right, we'll try that real quick. Not doing a PS2 emulator. But I want to insult the agency. Yeah, Alt Enter doesn't do anything, guys. I don't know what Alt Enter was supposed to do. So I don't know, guys. Fucking, I understand why this shit has to be so hard to want to do and want to use. Like, it's just, it wants to be difficult, I guess. Whatever. I guess we're not messing with this shit now, so. It just has. Why is the what? No, I don't want the OBS camera. Get the fuck away. So I guess we're not doing it. Guess we're not doing it, Chad. Everybody, you know, fucking computer wants to be gay about it. So. Let's see what. All right, guys. Apparently, there's some shit I can do here. So let me go look for this in the thing here. Can't find Steam apps. Is it E? What's F drive? Let's try that. Okay. Hold on here, guys. Okay, well. Steam apps, common. I don't even know where the fuck that's at right now. Fuck it, Chad. It's not working. We're not doing it. I don't know what to do. So fuck it. It's got to be way too fucking hard. Way too fucking hard for these melanated ass computers and all this shit to fucking work. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I don't know what to fucking do, guys. I don't know. I just don't understand why it can't fucking work. I just want to play the fucking game and play it with you guys watching me. And that's too hard for... the shit to work. Too hard for that shit to work, I guess, guys. Just too hard. Too hard for the shit to work. I don't know if Discord's the way to do it. Kaz, I don't know how to fucking do that through Discord. So that doesn't really... I don't know. It's sleazy. I can't find those files, so that doesn't help me either. I appreciate it. But I can't find this fucking... I can't find this file name. Even in fucking Windows. It's like... everything's herp-a-lerp-a-burp and derping about it all the way through it. So... oh, come on. Just let me fucking do the thing, please. Like splittercell.ini, the initialization file, doesn't exist apparently. All right, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, even the thing you're like it's telling me to use. We'll place everything under D3 DDRV dot. That's not even a thing. I don't even see that. E3 DD RV. Yeah, that's not even on this fucking thing. So I don't even. Whoever the fuck came up with this, that's not even a possible thing. Yeah, this doesn't. I don't. Who the fuck makes these fucking things and then they don't even fucking work? This is just annoying. Yeah, oh my god, this is like a bunch of shit to make it work. We're not doing that. I'm free tomorrow if you want. Like, this shouldn't be. I don't know what you're looking at here. Yeah, I'm not, guys. I am not in the mood to play fucking train sim tonight. That requires me to pay attention and not like want to fuck around. So, just make a new scene in OBS. OBS is like OBS got all retarded on me now. I'm looking at OBS and nothing's working. Nothing's loading up. Nothing's showing up. I am not like OBS is fucking dildo wrote itself into the wall too. Like I said, I haven't touched OBS and now it doesn't want to fucking work. And yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this like that. We're done. We're done. This shit is all fucked. I am not messing with it. So yeah, we're not doing this. We're not doing this tonight. So that's it for us, guys. So I am not trying to fuck with this if it doesn't want to get fucked with. So anyways, guys, good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow, but we'll come up with something. So anyways, good night, chat. Good night, chat, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Weapons, blacksmithing, and models of planes.
Fucking retarded. Fucking retarded, man.
And even some trains, much merriment had while drinking White Claws.
It just doesn't want to fucking work.
And even talking the law. Whatever you do, just don't talk to cops. Even when they nab you on illegal stops. Just cause you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. But please talk to a local attorney. Was that the fat guy that Kate had yelled at? Why, yes it was, he even knows he's fat. For all this fun and more, there's one place to go. Here on
So fucking retarded. It won't even fucking work. Absolute horseshit. All I want to do is fucking get these people a stream. Something they enjoy. And fucking Steam and OBS can't fucking help. That's the sad part about this. Just want to do something nice for people. Oh well.